Scriptures. I'm here. You guys go in the spirit.
All right. Let me know when you're live, bro.
Observer.
Well, even if you speak, you serve.
I'm an observer. Ma!
Damn.
Live yet?
It's good. Thank God.
All right. Well, we're live. Oh, no, you're live.
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, you're live right now.
History of
Hey,
Black
one more
Ops live.
Yeah, GMS
Hey,
Meek and Spirit too.
No, they're live, brother. They're live.
Yeah, we're live right now.
We're live.
All right, yo, shalom, shalom. First and
Shalom.
foremost, we're going to start off by giving all praises and honor and glory to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash.
And Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
All right, with the Hebrew Israelites, as you know, we come in week and week out, day in and day out, to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. And, you know, we're just chilling right now and just talking about where we're at in terms of prophecy and how, like Apostle always quotes, you know, there's years when nothing happens, and then there's weeks when decades happens. And we're 9 days in, and a whole lot of things are happening. And really, like, hey, the only thing left to say is what we've been saying is MOTB, destruction, deliverance. Deliverance is simultaneous with the destruction. Okay, because we're gonna need that divine deliverance to get up out of here. Okay, but right now, what stage we're in? We're in that civil war stage.
Okay.
Everything is being polarized, left, right. The ICE agents have a complete immunity. They're going from door to door now. You know, that's Jacob's trouble. They're going from door to door.
That's right.
Okay, if a brother can get Ezekiel 7, chapter 7, verse, you can start at 8.
It's lucky because you were talking about prophecy. I went on just YouTube and the recommended video CTV News posted 1 hour ago says Trump signals possible strikes on Mexico, raising concerns for Canada.
Wow.
1 hour ago.
See,
wow.
It's hot right now.
Hot.
You got to be on it. You got to be in the spirit.
because they have a deal with Mexico.
Right.
Okay.
You got to be on it, man. So somebody got that?
Yeah. Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 8.
Mhm.
This is in the KJV. It says, "Now will I shortly pour out my fury upon thee."
Get NLT.
NLT.
Yeah,
fine.
sure.
It says, "Soon I will pour out my fury on you and unleash my anger against you. I will call you to account for all your detestable sins."
Now, historically, this is applying to Israel, Jake, right? But prophetically, you can apply it to Esau, Edom, America, because Jake's everywhere. So the Lord, what we're seeing is the Lord is hyping things up because he's calling everybody to account
That's
for their
right.
detestable sins.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah, you got it. Go ahead.
Verse 9, "I will turn my eyes away and show no pity. I will repay you for all your detestable sins. Then you will know that it is I, the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, who is striking the blow."
And that's, see? Yeah.
Mhm.
Even
That's-
though it's I,
Mhm.
that's real.
That's
That's
straight.
Jake talk. You know,
Mhm.
when Jake is talking shit,
Right.
yeah, you know, and not like the Lord's talking shit, but when Jake's talking,
Yeah.
he's like, you're gonna know it was me that
Yeah,
did that.
that's right.
That's how the Most High is talking right now, because this is why the name is important, because the world has to know, just like ancient Egypt, who's bringing the blow,
That's right.
because through that the glorification is going to come as well, because these nations are going to witness the power of the Most High Yahweh and His only begotten Son Yahushua, and they're gonna and they have no choice but to submit.
Mhm.
Okay, so you got Israelite camp saying that the name's not important, this that we don't know what it is. We'll get in the kingdom. What about this? Right, these guys are these guys are sold out. That's as simple as it gets. They can't see the kingdom coming in their lifetime, so they sold out for what's not even crumbs on Esau's table compared to what the kingdom of heaven is.
I'm gonna continue this.
Yeah, come. Yep.
It says, "The day of judgment is here.
See?
Your destruction awaits. The people's wickedness and pride have blossomed to full flower."
See, the people's wickedness and pride has blossomed to a full flower. This is why people are becoming more incontinent. The scriptures talk about that, right? Which is a lack of a self-discipline,
Self-restraint.
self-restraint, right? The scriptures all talk about people's hearts waxing
Wax
cold
cold, yeah.
because the evil is increasing.
Yeah.
Love of many shall wax cold.
And it links up with the world that we live in, the credo, do as thou wilt.
Mhm.
So it links up with this world that we're living in.
That's right.
Like, yeah,
Everybody
yep,
just
yep.
do what you want. Yep.
hmm Oh, the word incontinent, like you have people that are incontinent, meaning they can't hold their urine.
Mhm.
They'll just keep pissing.
Yes.
They can't hold it. So that's how these people are. It's just sin just goes. They can't hold them. They can't help themselves.
Yep.
Right.
It's part of their culture now. It's no longer a battle if it's wrong or right. They're just acting straight off impulse like animals.
That's right.
You know, this is what a tiger doesn't ask to bite the gazelle.
Mhm.
You know, the lion doesn't ask to, hey antelope, can I
No.
come and grab you up?
Mhm.
They just act off impulse. It's built inside of them. So that's how these people are now. Sin is built inside of them.
Mhm.
This is who they are now. And this is why the people, they can't repent. They're too far gone. They won't repent.
That's right. That's right.
Too far gone. Well,
Exercise of wickedness.
right. Yeah.
You got more, right, Benjamin?
Yeah.
There's not a repentant mind. You know, there's
Yeah.
not like, oh, I fucked up, like there's a power or
Exactly.
something. You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly. That's
sure,
true.
just,
Yeah.
I'm not in jail, I'm good. And, fuck this guy's wife. Like, I
Exactly.
did this, I stole this money. You know?
That's true.
No, but remember,
Yo,
in this
yo,
world,
yo.
fucking another man's wife is status.
Yeah.
Just like what he's saying. So it's normal. I fucked your bitch.
Yeah,
That's what
they-
Tupac said, right?
they
So
rap about
it becomes something where it's just like, oh, you never fucked a man's wife?
Mhm.
That's weird. What?
Quick precept, just real quick. This is Revelation 16:9. What the elder said, they're not repenting.
You're right.
It says, and men were scorched with great heat and blasphemed the name of the Most High, which had power over these plagues, and they repented not
Mhm.
to give him glory.
That's right.
So even when the judgment comes, repenting is not going to be on their mind.
Mhm.
They're actually going to curse the Most High when these plagues come. Watch when shit start really hitting the fan. You're going to see more people turn against the Most High and say, why would God do this?
Yeah.
You know, that's why it speaks about in Isaiah the 19th chapter how they're going to turn to wizards
Right.
and to, people that have familiar spirits,
Mhm.
because the Most High ain't hearing them.
Mhm.
They're in the spirit of Saul.
Mm.
I'll just finish up. It says, and the fifth angel poured out his vial upon the seat of the beast, and his kingdom was full of darkness, and they gnawed their tongues for pain. And we know that Second Ezra, the 15th chapter, speaks about how the Lord is going to smite Egypt again with plagues.
Mhm.
So a lot of plagues, like even you had the plague of darkness back then, where the Egyptians couldn't see anything in front of them.
They can only feel the dark.
They can only that's how dark it was. Where you could it's the feeling of dark, and it was just dark. It was apparitions too.
Yes.
They were actually feeling and seeing things.
Yep.
Yeah,
A drug.
yeah.
Made them. Yeah.
So the fear that they were in torment. So the Most High wanted to torment them. That's what happened again.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
That's gonna happen
Yeah.
again in this time. And we know that it's gonna be worse.
Mhm.
It's gonna be worse. The Most High gonna really show himself in this time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and they can't find it, and they won't be able to get it. That's right.
And it says, and blaspheme the Most High of heaven. See,
Mhm.
because of their pains and their sores, they didn't repent
Mhm.
because of their pains and their sores. We get jacked up. First thing, Lord, please, Papa,
Yeah.
help me out. I know I messed up. You go through a repenting stage. When the judgment comes upon them, and this is speaking about them sores, when they
Yeah.
take that MOTB,
The job. Yep.
when
Yep.
they take that MOTB, they start getting them sores. They're gonna actually curse the Most High.
Yep.
Like, nigga, you the one who went to the serpent and got it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
How you mad at the God?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? It says, and they blaspheme the God of heaven because of their pains and their sores, and repented not of their deeds. That's it. That's all I got.
Just to back you up, because what you said before you brought up the scripture, this is 1 Timothy 4:2. Speaking lies and hypocrisy, having their conscience seared with a hot iron,
Damn.
so they can't change.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Damn.
Like when you have a motherboard on a computer, the motherboard is the brain of the operation.
Mm.
It controls everything, right? But if it was seared and actually physically messed up, it was physically burnt, you can't save it.
That's that CPU. It's a small little
Mm-hmm.
because I had that problem before when my computer just over fried, and it was pretty much you needed a silver paste, a thermal paste,
Get thermal paste.
to reapply it on the
Yeah.
CPU.
Mm.
And it's just that one little component.
Yep.
They call it central processing
Unit. Yep.
Like you said, so you can't
Yeah,
process
if it's
it.
if it's seared, is
And
if it's
silver, they use silver.
yeah, 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 yeah.
That's actually what's going on with the PS5 if you keep it up vertical. That same CPU component that you're talking about in the PS5,
Burns.
if you have the PS5 vertical, it fucks up your PS5.
The way, but that's the way they said to keep it
Right. But you're supposed to keep it
flat.
because everybody, like the people that are the computer nerds and stuff like that, the people that are taking it in to get it fixed, they're like, keep it horizontal. Keep it
Yeah.
horizontal.
Mm.
Yeah, because remember, heat goes up.
Right.
So if it's going this way, it's gonna, it's gonna get jacked up.
Yeah.
Heat always rises. That's why they made the Xbox at the top.
Yeah,
It
they
has
did make
vents
it
at
a
the
vertical,
top,
the new
so
one.
heat always has to rise. That's why in the house, that's why they put like the vents and shit on
Yeah.
the side and shit like that. So the heat in the room can go up. Because if they put it at the top, it's just gonna stay up there, and then the place gonna burn.
Right.
Well, that's why the analogy you're making is a good point to the precept. That's your mind. That's the central.
Central processing unit.
That's your
Mhm.
that's your mind. So
Hey, but that's why we've been going into the psychology of our people lately. We all been going into
Well, you read
different
it.
lessons.
their minds seared with
Yeah.
a hot iron.
Yeah, they're
And that's
they're
talking
messed
about
up.
that's talking about 2/3 of G.
Yep.
Mhm.
Remember, there's people born that were vain. They
Yeah.
were meant for nothing. Really.
Yeah.
Born to whatever, just be a
Eat, drink, and be merry,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just to be married.
and then be destroyed.
Yeah,
And then-
conch.
You're just an NPC, just walking
Huh.
around, just hanging.
Yeah, what, you just hanging around?
Hanging around.
You're just extras in the movie.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it.
And that's where people, with God, He created all these Chinese and this and that.
Hey,
Yeah.
and we all know guys like that. What we know from we're young, you're like, damn, this guy's still on the same corner
Mhm.
every day, does the same thing. He's never done anything. His life is the same thing. He wakes up, buys a drink,
That's what we.
Mhm.
he just does. It's his life is just on repeat.
He's a useful idiot.
I got a precept. I got a precept.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Brothers are
Go
done.
ahead. Yeah.
This is Romans chapter 1, verse 8. And it says, and even as they did not like to retain Yahweh Bashim Shai in their knowledge,
That's right.
Yahweh Bashim Shai gave them over to a reprobate mind
Damn.
to do those things which are not convenient.
And what's precept is that? We'll look it up.
This is Romans chapter 1, verse 28.
Void of wisdom,
Mhm.
void of
Void of
judgment.
Come.
Keep going.
It says, being filled with all unrighteousness, for fornication, wickedness, and covetousness,
Mhm.
maliceness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceits, malignity,
Yeah,
whisperers, backbiters, haters of Yahweh, Bashim Yoshai, despiteful, proud, boastful.
This is what we got going on today.
Yes,
This is the
all of
majority.
this.
This is pretty much everybody outside of the elect.
That's right.
Well, that's a huge number.
Yep.
They fit in this category.
billions.
Proud, boasters, inventors.
Well, so
of-
you have boasters, right? Like America, he was more stout than his neighbors,
fellows,
his
yeah.
fellows.
Yeah.
He puffeth at his enemies. Psalms
Yes.
the 10th chapter.
Mhm.
Yes.
The pride of thy heart have deceived thee.
Yep.
So as the king is, so of his officers, as the ruler of the city, so of the citizens, essentially.
Yes.
Mhm.
So you can see that pride on just your average, everyday, low-level black bitch. She's proud.
Yes.
The Edomite begging for, on the side of the street, he's proud
Yes.
because the rulers are proud,
That's
and you
true.
see that embodied in the population, man.
The way these people drive.
Oh yeah.
Unhinged.
Fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm coming down here. There's a truck. There's 2 lanes. One's for DVP. One's for 401. He's trying to go left. 1 car's going. 2 cars going. But he's already like merging. the cars just keep going,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's already in the lane. The car's
Yeah.
like, beep, 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 beep.
Well, y'all got a lot of heathens out here, man. I mean, Elam and Moab and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elam is finished out here, man. I had to cuss out Elam twice on my way to here.
They're in a car, right? I'm in a car.
Yeah.
I'm driving.
Yeah.
You know, like, bro,
That horsepower.
that's right. And a little power, you know, just goes to
That's short power.
As the king, so is the people, right?
It says inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, and without understanding the covenant breakers.
Yeah, that's twofold, right? Spiritual parents, the apostles,
That's right.
bishops and elders on down,
Mhm.
the ones that taught us this truth. The Holy Spirit used those men to teach us this truth.
That's right.
You know, so that's twofold too. You got a lot of, like the Lord says, He's going to stretch the house of His sanctuary. So all you Israelites that know you're Israelites, you're and you're bucking up against the Yahweh Shemel Shah's doctrine, which is also the apostles' doctrine on down. You're in that list.
Hey, and any brother that's 40 and over, they remember the change where that respect was there for your elders to where there was none. And then it just became a shit show outside. Because when I was growing up, you had to be careful how you talk to a person that was older than you.
Yeah, they beat you out in public.
Yeah, kind of.
Say, this is your son. Your son, you're doing wickedness.
Yeah.
Fucking lace your ass, then bring it to your parents, and
And
then
they'll
you get
beat-
another
get
set of
another
beating.
beating.
Yeah.
And now these YNs, they think everyone older is just soft. They're old. They're bugged out. They can't do shit. Well, look, I'm saying this because there's a story.
Right.
This one Jake, this YN in America, he was dealing with this young girl, and her father was an OG, and her father was selling drugs and they had money, so they went in the house, ransacked the house. The guy was fucking the girl in the bedroom, and then his friends were taking all the shit. They stole like $100,000 drugs. So the guy pretty much came home, beat the daughter up, took her Snapchat, tried to say, "Hey, I'm gonna meet you here." The guy pulled up, he just shot him. Shot him in the chest, boom, 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 just killed the guy.
Yeah.
Because they think, everybody, I'm the shit, pretty much. The young guys,
Yeah.
like I'm in this height of life, and
No
you
respect.
can't tell me shit. And it was kind of like that before. Young people are always boisterous.
Just not to this
So
extreme.
it's just crazy, bro.
Yeah,
It's
it's just the
just
extreme now.
teachers are complaining.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a lesson
Teachers
on
are
it.
complaining.
I was gonna do a
That's
lesson
the
on
big
it.
thing TikTok.
I was gonna do a lesson. They're done.
They'll ask me, Miss, what's the time? I'll be like, there's a clock right there. Well, I can't read that clock.
Yeah.
Because it's a
Analog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to see the numbers.
Yeah.
What's your teacher lost?
They don't read. They don't do shit.
Yeah.
I was gonna do a lesson on it.
So
It's
what
actually
kind
bad.
of future is there, bro?
Yeah.
If there is, what kind of future would there be?
And the teacher said
They
they're
don't have no
scared.
brought-ups,
They're
you know.
scared.
They said they're scared.
Yeah, they don't have no brought-ups. I seen a video too just recently where a man must have went into a convenience store and broke $50 bill with the teller, and the teller changed out 2 20s and a 10 or and a 5, and it's telling him this is $50 to the YN, and the YN's like, yo, this is not what I gave you. This is not the $50 bill. It's not.
You can't count.
The man couldn't count the money, and the man's like, here, there's the 2 5s. This is 20. This is 10, and the 10. This is 50 in total. This,
That's
you know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah, they don't know.
And the man's like, no, do it like, like do it over, do it again, like like he's.
This is the last generation.
That's
This
it.
is one of the
Yo.
scene for that.
That's
It's
it.
that,
Yeah, I'm like,
Gen Z.
wow.
This is it.
And then he's snapping in the store, and then he end up storming out. He end up taking up the money. He's like, all right, okay, and then he left. And this is what the store clerk has to deal with. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, the destruction is everything is ready. You know, everything's ready to be destroyed, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's really nothing. There's nothing else other than Esau pushing the chip.
Yeah, kind of.
That's it. That's all that is.
That's all there is.
That's all that it is. Outside of that, there's really nothing else here. If you
No.
trying to build something in this world, you a complete asshole.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You like IUIC, they buying land and shit, and like for especially in Babylon, I can see if you was like in Thailand or somewhere, Ecuador. You know, all right, cool, my nigga. You all right, but you in America?
Yes. Stupid.
That's where the actual destruction is going to take place. No man will be able to dwell there. It's going to be a
Jackal for the
everlasting just destruction.
That's right.
But everything's prepped. Like the young generation. Like we talking about the young generation not respecting the elders, and that's even echoed in the Israelite community where they was telling all the elders, the apostles, you need to retire. You know, the young guys not respecting. But the old niggas ain't right too. The old generation is cooked.
Exactly.
They jabbed up. They believed everything that was on the news. They believe their doctor. They're on all type of high blood pressure medication, diabetes medication.
True.
They're simps.
True.
Okay. They didn't really raise the children. They didn't raise the children.
Right, you're right.
They let the schools raise the children, which indoctrinate them, and the TV and now the social media and shit. So the old and the young, everything's cooked. The only thing that the Most High kept was the scripture said, "Let my grape be kept." That's speaking about the elect. To hell with everything else, man. And that's the mindset you got to have in this truth, is to hell with everybody else.
Facts.
You know what? You said that years ago on the highways. The spirit just made us say "fuck the kids." Remember that?
Yeah. I remember.
Con.
Yeah.
People were
Kids are
mad
the
at us.
future.
Yeah, they were mad.
That you see your future.
Con. And they turned into YNs.
Well, a kid is a something
goat.
a goat to be
Yeah.
sacrificed. So fuck them.
Straight.
I have a quick precept.
True.
Proverbs 20:26. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So
Just going into what he was saying.
Yeah.
So these young YNs are what we created.
Yeah.
They're a product
Esau.
of their environment.
Esau created
Remember, it
that.
says train. It doesn't just say watch over, caretaker.
No, you have to train.
Just feed him.
No.
Just make sure he washes his ass.
Yeah.
Train.
But and training happens by repetition.
Yep.
So it's constant.
And that word train, that's Kanak right there.
Oh wow.
Dedicated.
Discipline. Yeah, discipline.
Discipline.
Dedication. Yep.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
That was it.
That's it.
Should I continue?
Oh,
I-
you more.
yeah, I had that.
One after
Oh, I was just gonna finish what
Yeah,
the
good.
spirit's changing.
No, get it.
Okay. So it says,
Where you at, Ezekiel? Or where you at?
Romans.
Okay.
Yeah,
It says without natural
Read it. Quote it.
Romans
1.
1 and 31 now.
Mhm.
It says, I'll just read from 31. It says, without understanding, the covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only do the same, but have pleasure in them that do them.
Wow.
Going into what he
Well,
started off with.
That's right.
It's because they need to be deleted.
That's right.
There just comes a point where you have to be deleted.
What do you do with the rebellious son?
Yeah, that's it.
And that's 12, 13.
Mm-hmm.
You just entered the covenant.
Stone them
Yeah.
to death.
So but you're just a rebellious son.
And that's what the Most High is doing with them anyway, even here in Toronto. He's doing that with them in Chicago. In Chicago, that's when they get deleted. 12, 13, 14, 15, they're gone. Those kids don't last long, man.
Nope.
That's an epidemic
Yeah.
that we don't talk about. That's
true.
insanity.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
This is Jeremiah 6:27 NLT. It reads, Jeremiah, I have made you a tester of metals, that you may determine the quality of my people. They are the worst kind of rebel, full of slander. They are as hard as bronze and iron, and they lead others into corruption. The bellows fiercely fan the flames to burn out the corruption, but it does not purify them, for the wickedness remains. I will. So that means they're so. Lord is saying they're silver, but the dross is not coming out.
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's not being purified. Yeah.
Right? Verse
Hey, and these are the people that were in Sodom and Gomorrah. These are the people that were in all these different kingdoms, and they were wicked as hell. Our people are wicked, man. Right? You had them Benjamites that were trying to do detestable things to the angels.
Mhm.
These guys are wicked, man.
verse 30, I will label them rejected silver, for I, the Lord Yahweh, am discarding them.
Mhm.
That was it.
I got a precept. Okay. Just going into what you were saying about being a stubborn or rebellious son.
Mhm.
This is the law on it. This is Deuteronomy 21 verse 18. It says, if a man have a stubborn and rebellious son, which will not obey the voice of his father or the voice of his mother, and that when they have chastened him, will not hearken unto them, then shall his father and his mother lay hold on him and bring him out unto the elders of his city and unto the gate of his place, and they shall say unto him, unto the elders of the city, this is our son, is stubborn and rebellious.
Yeah,
He will.
because back then you didn't call the police. That laying hold is arrest.
Mhm.
You're arrested because your parents have the authority over you.
Yeah.
Your parents are making that
Well, brother,
judgment
certain-
call.
Certain parents call the cops. What do? They come and arrest your kid. Most
Exactly.
likely, if it's a kid,
Exactly.
especially.
Exactly.
And the mother might not even know. I just wanted you to discipline him. The
Exactly.
father's not in the house. I didn't know you were going to give him a charge and do all these things.
Exactly.
And they don't understand that's what will happen if you are a Jake man in this society. You see what I'm saying? Our mothers don't understand that.
No.
I had my mother call the police on me.
Con.
You know what I mean? I'm sure certain brothers did, whatever, so to speak. They don't understand how deep Esau is willing to take us through their system.
It's a system. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to put charges on us and
Mhm.
have us go through this bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And label you.
And label us.
Mhm.
See, our women are like, oh,
They're not
you know,
prudent.
no.
It's
That
You're
too,
reprobates.
that too.
Mhm.
But
And
it's
they
like,
made
oh,
it. And they made a pact with the
right.
devil.
They made a pact with the devil,
Mhm.
and they know that they can't like handle us physically.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, I gotta call 911,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
So when they call, but they don't know how deep Esau's willing to take it there. Because
Exactly.
our mothers, our women, whatever, they didn't like, oh, they're like, we didn't want you to take them to jail or whatever, right? But it doesn't matter. You call them, they're gonna do their job, and their job is to send Jake to jail.
And our women do that with their husbands as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do
Husband.
both.
Yeah.
And their boy
The
child
sons,
and,
yeah.
and the man.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know what? Like honestly, we can't not say that the woman, give no accountability to the woman. She know what the fuck she's doing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of them do.
They're just in the moment.
Yeah, but they
It's
like
not
you
the
said,
moment, though.
it's emotion, and they're wicked.
That's what I'm saying.
And
It's
they're
the
wicked.
moment.
You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
why don't the heathen nations do that?
Con.
They know they see the same thing we see on TV, black men getting shot and all that. See
Con.
what the white man does. They see the same thing we see.
Con.
Okay, but they're reprobate and they're wicked and they know what they're doing.
Con.
Okay,
Con.
so
They're the same-
no, you got it, you
I
got
shouldn't
it.
say because women are the same. They're the creature to make a decision and they complain about the consequences. You're not prudent.
Con.
But women
That's-
don't know what they want.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. You're not prudent. Because to be prudent, you're making decisions. You're judging.
Yeah.
You're not meant to be. It's just an
Well,
emotion.
that's a
that
plague of a single mother household.
Yeah.
That's the consequence.
Yeah.
Con.
I
Usurping
don't need a
authority.
man. Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of these women, right? They end up in these single mother households, whatever, and then their children grow up to be YNs. And they never discipline them all their life, and as soon as they turn 14, 15, 16, they kind of rebel against their
Yeah.
mother, and then now they're like, oh, why is he acting like this? Blah 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 blah. But the woman gave all the attributes to a boy child, right? Feminine attributes to a boy child, even though he has testosterone in him, right? And so he's acting like his mother,
Yeah.
and then he's acting as a man as well. So he's confused. He's bugged
Of
out.
course. Yeah.
Can I bring a precept home for you,
Go ahead.
Habakkuk Shah?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
This is Job 39:17. Because the Most High has deprived her of wisdom, neither has he imparted to her understanding.
That's talking about an ostrich.
Oh yeah, that was way back in the day. I think it was another yeah. Oh my ostrich.
And you know how you know a lot of these guys are low level because they don't understand how emotions work, and because she's filled with what the brother is saying, that feeling, the feelings override her logic.
Yeah.
Right.
A person who only has feelings cannot have logic. When you're emotional, you're not logical,
Mm-mm.
and that goes for any one of us too.
That's why you have something called emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
Which women try to push on
Like
men.
that.
Yeah.
You feel a certain.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck someone up, but
Through logic, you're prudent. You think about what's going to
She
happen.
can't.
That's what I'm saying.
She cannot.
That's what, yeah.
So
If you trigger a woman, she's no longer thinking. Her thought process is gone.
Yeah, and that's
Yes.
and that's why in the ancient world you had one of these. Okay.
The five fingers.
You see what I'm saying? To get you back to reality. You know, somebody you like example, your child is all spazzing out. What brings the child back to reality? Right?
The bump.
And the woman is nothing but a big child because the child lacks wisdom and understanding. Now, mind you, it didn't say knowledge. Women could be very knowledgeable about things,
Yes.
but they don't know how to apply that. There's no wisdom, there's no
Exactly.
understanding to that.
Exactly.
That's the woman. Not saying that the woman is a bad. We need the woman. The woman is a great thing, but in her proper order.
Yeah.
Right now, the devil set the woman up on top,
Yeah.
which is really the Lord.
Right.
I shall make a new thing in the earth.
Right.
The man shall compass
That's the
a woman.
Yeah.
You know, but you can see how much will sin enter into the earth because of the woman. Okay, and then it grew from there. But you can see why everything's all messed up is because women are at the forefront of leadership of the household. That you're literally putting a child, like you have your child, your daughter or your son, and you have them manage everything in the household. It's shambles.
It is.
And then you have generations of that being taught. You have YNs. Because where's all the women at saying no? We need to govern our sons better, right? Where's all the marching? Where's all the protest, the activism? Where the fuck are these women at? Where are the women's on the street talking about we need to get right?
They don't think like that.
Yeah.
They're
They're not doing
complicit.
that.
They're complicit with the devil, man.
Yeah.
They have
That's
that Gardinian pack.
That's right.
That's why when this shit goes down, that's why the scripture say many days and years shall you women be troubled.
That's right.
And they can't even do that like as a man. Let's start a movement.
Yeah.
A woman can't
No,
really
no,
do
they'll
that.
And,
never.
and that's why you do not see, and that's why women do not come on the highways and byways.
Yeah.
They're not
They
fit for
can't
this
do the
for this fight, man.
Yeah.
They're not fit for this, man.
Yeah.
They're not fit for the elements. Nothing. They don't.
Forget about. See,
Yeah.
you brothers are forgetting the most important thing. Being in this truth is a fight.
That's right.
They're feminine. They're minus what?
Faith.
They're minus faith.
That's
They
right.
wouldn't have the faith
Faith
to
to
go
even
through what
fight.
we go through.
No.
That's why they need men. That's
Remember,
why they need us.
remember, there was only
Yeah.
one woman
Right.
back then. What was her name? Deborah. Debro.
Yeah.
The-
But she
what-
was trained,
what
she
was
was
the
trained
only
by her
one?
uncle, though.
Yeah. What only was the one what led the men.
But she was
So
trained
what-
by her uncle.
That's
because
right.
remember, it was
Barack.
Barack who actually went into war.
Yeah.
She was just on the seat, but
Mhm.
Barack was the intelligence, the general.
Behind it.
This is how we're gonna do it. This is how
Yep.
the brains of the operation.
That's right.
I got some real quick.
She was just set up to shame Israel.
Yeah.
That's
No,
it.
that's it. That's it. No. You said it, brother. Y'all like.
Yeah, you're right.
A woman
That's right.
leading us, like
And then,
Yeah,
and then guess what? And we're going through that right now.
exactly. We're under a matriarch society right now.
Real quick, because you brought out that scripture Deuteronomy, so I looked up the word stubborn.
Mhm.
And in Hebrew, the word stubborn is sarar. It means to rebel, be stubborn, be rebellious, be refractory. So I looked up this word refractory.
Yeah.
Refractory describes something resistant, most commonly a material that withstands extreme heat, or a medical condition or symptom that doesn't respond to treatment, stubborn, hard to
Ooh.
cure.
Well, what's the treatment?
Ooh.
Death.
Yeah, well, that's the cure.
That's
That's
a cure.
Oh, so
That's the cure.
He's talking about the treatment.
Oh, the fire fingers.
Right. Well, the spirit.
Okay, come.
The spirit. Well, read that again because it said they. Yeah, read it again.
It says refractory describes something resistant, most commonly a material that withstands extreme heat.
Jake is the material,
Okay,
Mhm.
right? Go ahead.
That heat,
The heat.
purging
The yeah.
you know, the laws,
Mhm.
the judgments.
Yeah.
You get
Suffering.
it. Why should I stricken
You anymore? You should revolt more and more.
Damn.
Or a medical
Or
condition
a medical condition.
dash symptom that doesn't respond to treatment.
So here you doing all the treatment. You doing all the great stuff. You giving all the herbs. You doing the massage therapy. You going to the sauna. You out in the woods. You drinking clean water, and it's not responding.
Yep.
What does that mean? We're doing videos. We out on the highways and hedges.
Mhm.
We going into the Hebrew.
Yeah.
We going into the Greek. We going to the Edamon. Right. We going into history. We tying into current events. We're open, and then they're not responding.
No.
This is the treatment,
Yes.
which is the Holy Spirit, the
The whole-
prophesying.
that's it.
Right? Because what did the Lord tell Ezekiel? He said, go prophesy into the winds,
Mhm.
right? Go prophesy into the bones,
Yeah.
and then the spirit's gonna come upon them.
That's right.
But here we're prophesying to him,
Yeah.
and the spirit's not coming upon them.
That's right.
So then what is the actual, what do we do now? Because there's certain people that are sick, they're like nothing we can do.
Yeah.
We're gonna send you to hospice.
Mhm.
They're pretty much
Final
ready.
moments.
Yeah, your final moments.
Yeah.
Say your goodbyes.
Yeah.
We read it. The Lord
That's
said,
it.
I'm going to discard you.
That's it.
Get rid of
That's
it.
it.
So the Lord is gonna hit them with the fire. It's gonna come a point to where fire's going to come down
Yes.
and clean Jacob. That's it. We have to be cleaned up as a nation.
Yes.
Either you can go through the fire, the front of the adversity now, but you have to be open to the treatment.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a lot of time when people are sick, they don't want to change their diet.
No.
It goes into discipline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Discipline to endure that.
Yes.
Some people get them cravings. Fuck it.
That's it. That's it.
And you know, no meat. I can't do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
People die because they can't do it.
And that's the demon speaking. Right?
Yes, yes.
The parasite in them,
Yeah.
which is a demon.
Yeah.
Fried rice.
Yeah.
I need that fried rice and fried
Can't
chicken.
give up.
So basically, the Lord is not taking the, because we all had a demon on us. We had one
Yes,
demon on us.
Yes.
The Lord is not taking that demon off of them. He's keeping it. He's flooding them with demons. More and more demons. More fire. More fire.
Yeah.
You know, until the actual fire comes.
That's right.
I got something real quick. This is everything you brothers are saying. It's in spirit. This is Jeremiah 8:4 in NLT. It says, Jeremiah, say to the people, this is what the Lord Yahweh says. When people fall down, don't they get up again? When they discover they're on the wrong path, on the wrong road, don't they turn back? Then why do these people stay on their self-destructive path?
Yeah.
Self-destructive path.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're only hurting yourself when you don't take the treatment.
That's
You
it.
don't follow through to the treatment. The diet. Clients, if you don't do this, you are going to die. This is where we're at. That's why the doctor said, yeah, you're type 2 diabetes, come to see me. You got to exercise. There is no other choice. You have to go through, or else you're going to die. That's where we're at. You have to go through the fire, or else you're going to die. If you don't have the thaw, the fire is not going to refine you.
Well, yeah. And if I could say this too, Slakia,
No, you got it.
because ultimately, when somebody is sick, what makes them better is the treatment that they're going to go through. They believe that it's going to get them better.
True.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? Before they even go through the treatment, they believe if I do this, if I change my mind, yeah, you have the right attitude, the faith, right? Right. Yeah. Just the belief, like, okay, if I change my diet, I do this, and that,
So true.
I'm gonna act, even though it's going to be tough,
Yeah.
I know this is going to get me better.
Exactly.
So why do they reject the
There's no
treatment?
faith.
Because there's no faith.
There's no
So
faith.
true.
Okay. There's. Can I bring a scripture out?
Isn't that the same reason why guys fall out? Isn't that the same reason guys fall out?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
No
it.
faith. You're right. They're going through
They
the
never got the
treatment.
treatment.
Or they're going through it, but they don't believe in it.
No, not at
We're
all.
all getting the treatment. We're getting slashed at the gate, the path. You're getting more straight.
And
more
it's supposed
narrow.
to actually make you stronger. But you look at it like you're being made weaker.
Yeah, because if you're going through a detox to get you right, to cleanse you of the parasites and all that, you're gonna become weaker before you become stronger.
True.
That's it.
And all this shit's coming out into your bloodstream. You get headaches, all kinds of fucking symptoms. You're like, why am I sick?
Well, I gotta call somebody on the detox. Like, I don't know if I can make it. I feel like hell. I feel like, I'm like, yeah, you're going through a healing crisis. Like you said, you're going through a healing crisis. So now you gotta, we too far deep in. I mean, you can't stop. But
And that happens with body recomp.
Yeah.
You reach a stage where it's the worst stage because
Right.
you've done so much work, but then you look at your body, but your body's not sculpted.
Yeah.
But you just need a little bit more to go to where
True.
you can actually see the work.
True,
But you're
true,
just
true,
at a
yeah.
place right now where
It's literally that
threshold. It's a threshold.
it's a threshold.
You know,
have
You
to
gotta
go
turn that
through.
corner.
have
But
to
you
make-
could give up because you're just like, I did all this work and this is it.
yeah. Well,
I don't look right.
Well, the scriptures speak about how the righteous shall scarcely be saved. That's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like the walls closing in on Jake.
Yes.
Boom, boom.
It don't even look like it's like, nah, ain't nothing happened. Like, ain't nothing happened. Like, Lord, where you at? Hey,
And
Lord
a
ain't
lot of
there.
brothers are gonna give up.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's the spirit.
But that's the spirit he's talking. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Came back.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to take like. All right,
It's the faith which is the anchor. Because remember,
That's the
you
spirit.
see what I'm
That's
saying?
what
It's the
I'm
faith.
thinking about.
The faith is the anchor. Because remember, when Yahushua was getting ready to go on, he was getting on the cross. He felt the spirit leave him.
Yep.
He said, "Lord, why have you forsaken me?"
Mhm.
Because there's an actual Like brothers, even though we catching hell, there's an act. The Most High Spirit is on us.
Damn.
You can feel the Spirit on you, and you can feel the Spirit off of you.
Yes.
Because half of you doesn't want
Yes.
to feel it. Like Paul talked about, half of you doesn't want to do it. The other half is like, you gotta do it.
Yes.
And then you're following that half. Like, yo, this is how about Shimei Shai.
Yeah, the members are worried.
A warning, you know?
So if I can bring, if I could it ties all the way, you know.
You got it.
This is Hebrews 4:1. It says, "Let us therefore," and if brothers want to, let us therefore fear lest a promise being left of us entering into his rest.
Exactly.
Any of you should seem to come short of it. It says, "For unto."
That's it right there. The fear,
That's it.
right? It goes back to admission, right?
Yeah.
Confession. The elect is going to see it,
Yeah.
whereas 2/3 of our people and the wicked, they cannot get this.
Mhm.
But yes, it's the fear,
Mm-hmm.
fearing Yahweh Shem Yom Shai,
Con.
right? That starts with, but it starts with admission.
Con.
Well, yeah. What is the scripture? I believe it's Sirach 19. Fear is the first step to be accepted by him.
Yeah.
That's right.
And faith is
Is that whole-
cleaving on him.
You know? Verse 2, it says, "For unto us was the gospel preached, as well unto them. But the word preached did not profit them,
Right.
not being mixed with faith in them that heard it."
And this is, and you know what? And that's like, that's for these, for myself personally, what I'm understanding even more so is faith. We always knew faith is the root to everything. You can't fear the Most High properly if you don't believe in Him first.
Mm-hmm.
How do you fear something you don't believe in?
Yeah, because the reason why fear is the key to what we're doing is because we're talking about the unseen.
Faith, you mean? Faith is the key. You said.
Yes, faith is the
yeah,
key because
exactly.
what the world we're talking about is an unseen world.
Exactly.
So most people who are carnal, they're just like, what are you guys talking about?
Exactly.
But they don't understand that every person is a spirit. They only see the carnal.
Yeah.
Nobody can't really get past that yet. That's why a lot of people don't understand death.
Yeah.
When the elder is talking about, we got to be able to understand that we might be deleted. That's a part of the fear that we used to have in our old selves, where you used to fear being deleted.
Yeah.
Now that we're in the truth,
Well, what was the Yahushua resurrection for? That's the whole point.
whew,
Like,
to beat it.
if you can't wrap around your mind or your faith, wrap your faith around the resurrection, you're not gonna get.
Yeah,
not gonna get
yeah,
through. It's all about the resurrection because, like you said, the faith is what's anchoring.
That's the anchor.
And faith only works in the unseen. Like you were saying,
That-
it only
yeah,
works in the
yeah.
unseen.
After he's
Yeah,
finished,
yeah,
I'll
yeah,
get
yeah.
the meaning.
It only works in the
I'll get
unseen.
it.
So if we're gonna be in scenarios where, like you said, where are you at?
Yeah.
And then you have to believe, and that's when it's gonna kick in.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, we literally we go through them situations every day.
every day.
Every day
Oh,
you
yeah.
got to use faith.
Yeah.
You don't. Hey, every day you got to use faith because you don't know if you're gonna be here. You know the spirit jump off of you. And this is why you move in fear. Because hey, we're in a terrible time.
That's right.
But the elect would not fear this time. They'll only fear Yahweh Shema Shai, understanding that He's the one that set all this up. See, we have that anchor coming into Jacob trouble, where we have something to fall back on.
Yeah.
Right, that foundation, that rock. These people, they don't have any. They're gonna fall into it.
Yeah.
That's right.
They're gonna fall into the trap.
You know, yeah, exactly.
If you got a rope wrapped around you and you about to fall in, and the Lord go, nope,
Yep.
you're not going in there.
And they're going to lose all their anchors. Social media,
Yeah.
their homes, their money,
Yeah.
whatever is their anchor to this
Mhm.
world, which most people's anchor to them is their mind, which is whatever it is they need to do. Today's
Yeah, funds.
Friday. Everyone's anchor on a Friday is to go get drunk or
Yeah.
do this or do that's their anchor.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
flesh.
Because life is so challenging
Yeah.
that they need to go to the bar and have a drink.
Yeah.
It says whose God is their belly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
it. That's it. The flesh.
Yeah.
The flesh.
Yeah.
So when they
That's
lose it
why-
all.
That's why Esau has that advertisement, obey your thirst.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crave.
Yeah.
Hey, TGIF.
Yeah.
Thank God it's Friday. Yeah.
I'm gonna die for this burger.
Yeah.
That was it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
I had something quick.
Go ahead, go
All
ahead.
right, brother. Hebrews 11, 1.
Yeah.
Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For by it,
And that should let you know everything you need to know about modern day science. ancient day science always tied in the scriptures
Yeah.
because there are things that are unprovable that are true,
Right. All right. Verse 2.
like the power of prayer. How do you quantify the power of prayer? You can't quantify it. You can't be like, yo, that's a 10 out of 10, brother.
But I can sell it to you for $29.99.
Come on.
You know, a real good one. If I'm going to the Hebrew, $29.99, I got
can't
you.
put money on it.
But that's, yo, what you're saying is on point because it just shows you how bugged out Jake is. You're selling prayers.
Oh yeah.
And what you just said was on point.
Huh.
But you're quantifying what is in the unseen, what's not quantified, quantifiable.
No, you can't.
You have to redeem it and then sell it not. But it's buy it and sell it not. But the word buy is redeem, right?
Yeah,
That's right. That word faith there goes back to simply put unmerited favor. But to who? Who's that unmerited favor given to? Right? The elect.
Yeah.
I pray for them. I pray not for the
That's
world.
right. That's right.
And it's just given unto you freely, man.
That's it. That's it.
You know, there's no money in it.
No. It says for buy it.
No, but it's priceless. It's
Well,
precious.
you didn't work to get it.
You gotta
You
work.
have to work to
You
keep
gotta
it.
still work.
Right.
That's right.
We didn't work
I have
to
a
get
It's
it.
spiritual. It's spiritual.
Yeah, two
Not to
versions,
say
that's
it's physical money. It's not physical. It's spiritual. Basically, money
Labor not
Spiritual.
for the riches,
of this world.
treasures of the earth.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it is money, but in spiritual.
It says, for by it the elders obtained a good report. Through faith, we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh, so that things which are seen.
Not by the Big Bang,
No.
Alright.
not by the science of Esau,
Mhm.
which science just means knowledge. That's pseudoscience.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's all that it is.
To know.
It
To
means
know.
They don't know.
That's
How
all.
do they know? They hypothesize.
Yeah.
They hypothesized it to something known as retrograding. I forgot what the grading system that they use to say this what proves it. There's a grading system that they use, but that grading system is completely bullshit
He has a thing called thermodynamics where he says the first law is energy can't be created
or destroyed.
So what was before the Big Bang?
Con.
Where the fuck?
Where did the
where
energy
was
come
the, Where
from?
was the space?
Right.
What was the spark? What created the spark?
Well, going into all the hypothesis in science class when they taught this in like high school or whatever, you had to come up with a hypothesis for the experiment that you're about to conduct. But how would you know if you'd never seen what happened when you experimented the experiment?
Exactly.
Which
And they got mad when you didn't put a hypothesis.
Yes.
which shows you that he pulled a fast one on the people.
Exactly.
The Esau was given power to deceive the nations.
That's right.
Like he pulled a fast one to say some shit like that and not have to back it up.
Not at all.
Exactly.
That's that he said he created something and he just said he had the power to make it a doctrine
Yes.
and teach it
Just
and
like-
reinforce it. And if you reject it,
Yeah.
you're not gonna climb up the ladder.
No.
So there was an incentive to accept his theories, his science.
What was the image we all got drilled in our brain growing up?
Oh, the white
Monkey
Jesus.
to man,
Yeah.
That's it, yeah,
the evolution.
The evolution.
And I've never seen a friggin' monkey turn into a
A
man.
monkey man.
To this day.
That's right.
But that's in my brain as a kid. That was in my
Yeah,
classrooms.
The evolution.
The Neanderthal man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like in that movie, The Island, where they gave certain versions of the same story to everyone. Like, I remember I used to go out, ring my bell on my bike. My grandma would come out, give me cookies. He's like imprints, memory imprints. It's programming.
It's
Yeah,
programming.
yeah.
That's wicked that you remember that. That's in your fucking brain.
Oh yeah, I can't get that out of my brain. Yeah, that's my
I
childhood.
remember that poster.
Yeah, I remember the poster. Yeah.
1000 BC.
Yeah, con.
And now they changed the poster actually. So now
Oh yeah,
it's,
they change it every. Yeah,
but it's
5
now
years.
it's animal, man, the machine or something like that.
Okay,
So,
con.
they changed to machine.
Yeah. That's his evolution.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't according to him, wouldn't we evolve into another animal?
Exactly.
Why do we need silicone and titanium and
Metals.
why do we need that? Why wouldn't we just grow wings and shit and 10 eyes and 4 rods? You know what I mean? Why nobody got 4 rods?
We should be adapting. That's what's happening. It's true.
him more righteous than whatever he's trying to
Yeah.
bring through.
Yeah.
Even though that's wicked too, but you know what I mean,
Yeah.
though.
At least it's natural.
Exactly.
You know,
At least
if that was the natural, that was the natural way we went, right? You-
Exactly.
Exactly.
I got 4 rods.
Right.
That's how you know he's lying.
Exactly.
It should sound crazy though, right? But that's
Exactly.
when you start to analyze what Esau, what his world, his doctrine, his philosophy. Okay, when you actually sit and man, this shit don't even make no goddamn sense.
Not at all.
You know what I mean? Like this shit, it literally doesn't even make sense.
Mhm.
Well, when you go into the book of Ezra, I believe it's the 8th chapter that talks about the Inquisition being made.
Yep.
That word Inquisition is a period of prolonged, intense questioning and investigation. He's been in power for so long. He's never had to say. He never had to explain what he had to say. What he said. He never had to explain. Okay. Oh, he never had been questioned. Like, nah, nigga, answer this question.
Yep.
Yeah.
What God is white, right? Now answer it. Now go to open the scripture now.
Mhm.
Just like they're doing to
You-
us.
that's what I'm
They're on
saying.
The highways.
But we're able to break it down,
Exactly.
and we're confident. We're confident in what we're saying is right. We're standing on business. We standing on. We haven't changed. We haven't flipped.
That's right.
Even he come with money. We haven't flipped.
No.
I have 7,000 men that will not bow down to the image of Baal. So we standing on business because it's the truth. The truth can stand still on itself.
That's right.
A lie falls instantly.
Hey, we had agents that came into camp that tried to push false philosophy.
Yeah.
And we're still here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah, they'll do whatever they, because a lie has to do whatever it takes to stay alive.
Mhm.
And that's why this whole narrative of Esau Edom is collapsing. Everything's collapsing. The economy is collapsing. People's minds are collapsing.
That's right.
Their science is collapsing. Nobody believes in the American dream. Nobody believes in the go to college, get a
Yeah.
degree, and you make it. Nobody believes that no more.
No.
That's gone.
Yeah.
The white collar jobs is disappearing.
Everything's collapsing
Yes.
That's-
because Esau's collapsing. Slocky, brother.
Oh, it's like
Now you got it.
blue collar. Yeah,
Mhm.
show Landman. If you watch
Landman's
Landman,
written,
they
exactly.
had that convention outside. They're oil riggers, right? So they work on
Mm,
the oil fields.
That's a good
So they're
one.
walking, oh, this convention,
AI,
bitches,
they're
and then
robotics.
they're like, "What's that?" They're
Yep.
like,
That's
"Oh,
the future.
That's the future.
Mhm.
Without us."
Without exactly.
The guys like, without us.
Yep.
You know, these are blue collar.
Remember that big port strike that happened? It was 2024, the beginning of 2024.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The guys at the port
Oh, yeah,
in Baltimore,
Yeah.
God, God.
wherever. Like, remember they were about to lose their job to AI, basically. You know what I mean? And they
Well,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah,
in,
that was
BC.
recent. That was recent.
Okay, we'll see.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Well, that's just to go to show, like, everybody's
So-
job is up for
Yes,
grabs.
everyone.
Fuck everybody.
Well, they had you build your own replacement.
Yes.
Elysium.
They had, yeah.
When you watch Elysium, there were still some human workers there. There were still some human workers that were working on the tech.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But the Esau, in his mind, the tech is being perfected,
Yes.
exactly.
right? So they'll study you and know all your movements
Yes.
and allow you to work for a particular time,
Yes.
and then take that, put it in a motherfucking AI generated model,
Get rid of you.
and then get rid of your ass and just have robots working on robots.
You,
Yeah, yeah.
you were just an update.
Yeah.
That's it. You were just getting it started.
Mhm.
That's why they still need the cashier at the self checkout because you don't have it inside of you yet. Once you
Mhm.
get it inside of you, you won't be able to leave the store unless you pay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whatever you take is
Yeah.
going to be
It's gonna be
debited
Yeah, yeah.
or that's the word deducted.
Yeah.
Now
Social
they have to
credit.
watch you because they're like, oh shit, people can pretend like they're scamming.
Right, right.
Yeah.
You gonna say something?
No, that earlier I was kind of lost the point.
Let me get a scripture. Maybe I'll come back to quickly. This is 2 Ezra 14 and 17, just to back you brothers up quick. This is for look how much the world shall be weaker through age.
Yeah.
Right. So if it was supposed to be stronger, or we're evolving. How come it's our testosterone is not evolving? Our testosterone is devolving.
Mhm.
And
We are getting
yeah,
weaker,
Mhm.
yeah.
so we're not getting better.
Yeah, and if you think about it, like what you just said, this is why the prophets were so dangerous because they questioned the narrative.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? That's questioning that's questioning the supposed science.
Mhm.
Like, what? Hold on, the scriptures say this. You said that. Who's right? Who's wrong? Right? We got to get these guys out of here because these type of questions, the scriptures they invoke you to think. They invoke a spirit like, oh, I don't know, maybe this is. That can't spread. Look from just preaching of the word from our apostles and elders, the elders before them. Look what's happening. Look what's going on. Brothers is brothers is coming together from all walks of life
Yeah.
and all different types of cities, towns, countries coming together all on one accord. So that just shows you the power of just pushing the word. Started with one man, and then it just start growing. It start wildfire. So he has to stop this. This is also part of him knowing that his time is at an end. He has to stop this because this is what's actually questioning
Everything.
we're casting down strongholds. That's what the scripture said, pulling down strongholds. Okay.
For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. That was the point.
I got a precept. This is from the comment board. Shalom to the brothers on the comment
Hey,
board.
shalom to the brothers on the comment board.
This is from the brother replied. I'm going to read this in the NLT, and he posted verse 6. I'm going to read on down as well. So this is Job 35, verse 6. It says, if you sin, how does that affect the Most High? Even if you sin again and again, what effect will it have on him? If you are good, is this some great gift to him? What could you possibly give him? No, your sins affect only people like yourself, and your good deeds also affect only humans. People cry out when they are oppressed. They groan beneath the power of the mighty, yet they don't ask, where is the Most High, my Creator, the one who gives songs in the night? Where is the one who maketh us smarter than the animals and wiser than the birds of the sky? And this is because, people, this is the state of people, I can't believe God will do this, and God, and they curse the Most High more than you brought up. You just, and your brothers are talking about who do you harm when you sin? First of all, yourself and those close around you.
Yeah.
In various kinds of ways, where there's disease or whatever kind of folly you bring. There's guys looking for you now, and they have to come and fuck people up, and whichever which way you sin, it's going to affect you and the people around you.
Yeah, because sin brings death.
That's right.
This is why in our law you're supposed to take sin out of Israel, because now the Most High has to bring an action against you. You know what I mean? Like, as the scriptures say, how Babylon's sin has reached into the heavens. The Lord got to do something now. Like it's like right there in his face. It's like I gotta do something. It's out of hand. This nigga putting chips in people now. I gotta destroy him. So this is why the Lord is going to have, after the destruction, what are the tasks of the elect? What will be the tasks of the governing body of the elect? What will be the task to make sure everything is running smooth and righteous? And if sin is going on, boom, nip it in the bud. We don't allow sin to fester, because this is what happens from one sin. This is what happens. What we're experiencing, hell.
Yeah, the elect are the stewards of the earth.
Your woman cursing you out, that's because of sin. You only got one woman, that's because of sin. Your woman box dry, that's sin. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, it is.
That's it. Like,
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Come.
Most I didn't miss any corner, man.
Yeah.
Verse 12, and when they cry out, the Most High does not answer because of their pride. But it is wrong to say the Most High doesn't listen, to say the Almighty isn't concerned. You say you can't see him, but he will bring justice if you will only wait.
ooh, that's it.
Wow.
So we're doing
It says, you say, verse 15, you say he does not respond to sinners with anger. No, that was the point, actually. Yeah, that was the point. Yeah.
This is back here in Jeremiah 8 and 5. NLT says, then why do these people stay on their self-destructive path? Why do the people of Jerusalem refuse to turn back? They cling tightly to their lies. Right? And the Spirit had you guys going into that. The lies. And will not turn around. Listen to their conversations.
You don't want to listen to their conversations, which goes into their deeds.
Yeah. God. Yeah.
What the shit that they doing,
Which goes into their mindset.
yeah.
Right? Because it says that's what defileth a man. Right? When you hear what comes out of a man's mouth, then you know if he's defiled or not.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Listen
Yeah,
to
because them songs.
Yeah, and the word is a test to see what type of man is a discerner to the intents of the heart.
Of the hearts.
When the word comes out, then it's like, okay, what manner of man are you?
That's right.
exactly.
You know?
That's right. That's
Exactly.
right.
And it says, listen to their conversation. Verse 6. Listen to their conversations, and don't. Oh, sorry. I listen to their conversations, and don't hear a word of truth. Is anyone sorry for doing wrong?
No. No, the answer is no. And the reason why we know is because, like the elder Canuck kept saying, is that they won't even change. This has now become cultural. So this is how they justify good. It's good to be an adulterer. It's good to be a drug dealer. It's good to be a degenerate.
Get it how you live.
Exactly. Exactly. It literally, this society literally teaches you the good dies young. So you're programmed that doing good is wrong.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and then it also programs you to crash out,
It does.
right? Because, like you said, the good die young. That's an enchantment. That's
Yeah.
a mantra.
Yeah.
Gotta be bad.
And you're rewarded too. Remember, because we're creatures of,
We're creatures of the reward system.
the reward
Yes.
system.
Yes.
You know, the dopamine, like your parents say, good job. You're like, oh wow, I did a
Yes.
good job. Oh wow,
Yes.
yeah. Esau studied that,
Yes.
So in this society, you actually are rewarded for being the utmost demon.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like the top demon. Like if you can just be that's a top. Yeah. Yeah.
That's, top five. Top five.
You know what or they'll say, oh, I'm the goat.
Demon.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I'm the goat.
And the world doesn't even know what they're saying. They don't even understand that person's letting you know I'm a top demon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. They don't even and that's especially in the black community. Oh yeah, man, that nigga a goat, man. Jake looks at Jake pedestalized the dope dealer, okay,
I did.
the narco guy,
Growing up, I did.
the gangster,
I did.
the basketball guy, the
Yeah.
football guy, the entertainer,
Mhm.
the joker,
Mhm.
not the prophet,
No,
not the teacher, the righteous teacher.
Yeah.
No.
not your father.
No, not your. Oh, come on,
Who
man.
you should. That's
know?
who you should, look up to. If
Or
you-
or if your father was a big time drug dealer, you'll look up to him.
exactly.
Exactly.
Anything. What?
The brother made a good point.
Okay.
There's a movie called The Bronx Tale.
Okay.
He bigged up the drug
The
dealer.
drug dealer, his father kept saying, "Don't go to that corner."
Yes.
You know? And then he said, "You're a sucker, Dad.
Yes.
Working man's a sucker."
Yes.
Mhm.
You know, it's like,
Which is
See, no,
true.
that's the
Yeah.
spirit. Nah.
One of my favorites.
It's a good
Yeah.
movie, man.
Really good movie.
Which that's all that programming
Yeah.
because the working man is a sucker.
See, that's-
You see what I'm saying? Because what are they showing you when you get on TV? The flashy life.
That's it.
Yeah.
If you really want to live good, this is what you got to do.
Yeah, that's right, man.
And then they de-hype, if that's a word, righteousness.
Right.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah.
he called his father a sucker.
Mhm.
His father was trying to do the right thing. Honest man,
Mhm.
da. You
Trying
know?
to
And he
Yeah.
he didn't even know that his father sacrificed his life for him.
Well, that's what he said. He's like, "Who's the tough guy?" He's like, "The guy that gets up every morning, goes to work, puts food on the table. That's the real tough guy."
Jeez.
Mhm.
The working man.
Mhm.
Remember
Yep.
he said that to his
This is
son.
verse 6. It says, I listen to their conversations and don't hear a word of truth. Is anyone sorry for doing wrong? Does anyone say, what a terrible thing have I done?
Yeah.
There's a news article this week. Jake got shot either by police or another Jake. And the police allegedly, they say they made an insensitive comment. Oh, he was a drug dealer. He had to come in anyway. And people are trying to say, that's wrong. And
Yeah.
that's true.
That's
Yeah.
reality.
That- you know,
Yeah.
he sold wickedness.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
true.
Caught
It's
up to
true.
him.
It's
Yeah.
true.
In a way, we know Esau, you're the fucking devil.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
doing
did
this.
it.
Yeah.
But it's also right.
That's
Right.
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 I mean, bro, like,
Yeah.
Sometimes the devil is right.
Yeah.
Hey, just like,
it's right.
Yeah.
just like when the devil here in Toronto,
Yeah.
he was a top police officer, and the slut walk was going on, and they were asking him like, what could women do? And he said, you guys need to start dressing better. He's like, that will stop sexual assault.
Yeah.
They fired him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They
Yeah.
fired him.
Oh yeah. You can't say that.
That's
They
crazy.
fired him.
You can't say that.
Yeah, he did an interview at one of our university where a lot of young girls were being assaulted,
Mhm.
and he said you women should change the way you dress.
That's right.
And that's when the slut walk got huge.
Mm.
They're like, look, they're saying we need to change the way we dress. That's when they created Slut Walk. Slut Walk started here, and it became global just because of that police officer just tried to tell them gave them good advice.
What year was that? You remember?
Oh fuck, 20.
Minute ago, right?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
2016 or before.
Yeah, with Amber Rose, the Slut Walk.
I'll bring out a quick precept. This is Isaiah 29 and 20. It says, "For the terrible one is brought to naught, and the scorner is consumed, and all that watch for iniquity are cut off, that make a man an offender for a word,
There you go.
and lay a snare for him that reproveth in the gate."
And that's the environment. The whole environment. Like you said, we know Esau's behind it, but Jake, you're wicked, but Esau, you created the environment.
He created
Because
environment.
he's the
Exactly.
accuser of the brethren.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And that's a big thing now with these Edomites. Oh, black, they kill each other, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, black fatigue. I'm tired of you robbing the stores, robbing Target, wherever. They
Yeah.
might rob Marshalls or wherever. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But Esau, you set up that environment for them to do these things.
Hey, and the funniest thing about all of it is the guys who work in those jail system, you police officers don't even know. You're just slave catchers. The elites set up these systems just to make money,
Right.
but you're supposed to deal with the dregs of society.
Exactly.
If the elites set it up to where the house was empowered again through the man, we would fix all of this,
Oh,
but it
yeah,
would
yeah.
bankrupt their society
Exactly.
because their society runs off of degeneracy.
Exactly. They
Yeah.
profit off of Jake doing wickedness.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
You see what I'm
running
saying?
this-
And so you got to think, right? A society, they have this problem with Jake. Oh, let's get him out of here, right? But Esau would lose his whole economy.
Exactly.
The regular Edomite,
They're done.
they're done. If they said, "Oh, let's get Jake out of here," you're done. Esau.
Hey, like one of my favorite shows, me and the
So-
Elder, is Mayor of Kingstown. But a lot of these towns around the world, they're prison towns. Their economy is
Yeah,
mostly
based off of
prison.
prison.
Yeah, yeah,
Exactly.
But that's a lot of Jake.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
That's
prophecy
what's
too.
that,
Right.
Private,
It,
You know,
private,
open out
Private
the
prisons?
prison
That's
houses.
yeah.
that's right.
So without that, Esau, your economy's done. The money you can bring home to your family, your children,
You're
your
done.
wife.
You're done.
If you just said "fuck Jake" and get him out of here, send
You're
him
done.
back.
Well, yeah, because this all set up. That's how the economy is set up for
Yes.
that.
To get at Jake.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's set up to do that.
Yeah.
But okay, you looking at Jake? Let's look at your sins, nigga.
Exactly.
You robbing whole resources of nations.
Yeah.
You dropping what? Jake drop bombs on people.
Not one.
What military
Not one.
industrial facility is Jake have control over making actual weapons?
Not one. Not one.
What a pharmaceutical company does Jake own?
Not one.
And the track record of that pharmaceutical company had destroyed billions of people.
Exactly.
So you can't. We can go there. See, that's the thing. We can go there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
You can bring up the little rinky dink shit, but we
Yeah.
can even go deeper in that too. Let's go. Let's go into prophecy. Okay,
Because the earth is given to your hands.
that's it.
Yeah.
And-
Perfect example
yeah.
is the crack epidemic.
yeah, that's
Oh,
yeah.
Selling crack. These guys are on the crack. And then, oh, the CIA. Oh, they were the ones that did it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then still, niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
and you-
niggas.
and-
It was
chapter
niggas,
closed,
though,
And,
right?
yeah, and you can call us niggas. You can call us niggas. You call us spics, wetbacks, all that, tontos, all that. Cool. But see, those are all bywords and proverbs that we can associate. We know why we're being called that.
That's right.
We know why we're in this situation. Now, the question will be posed to is, do you know that you're an Edomite?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Or the
You see what I'm
wicked.
saying?
Yeah.
Do you know that you're an Edomite? And do you know your future? He don't want to go there.
No.
He knows that he is an Edomite. He read the book. He's wiser than Daniel.
Yeah.
But he doesn't want to go there. See, we can go there.
Yep.
We can bring up your sins from the beginning.
Now you're judging me.
Okay. And now and show you that the Most High you haven't been judged yet, and the Most High is getting ready to judge you. You know? So this is why they don't like the prophets.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is a quick one. This is Amos 5:10. It says, "They hate him that
Yeah.
rebuketh in the gate, and they abhor him that speaketh uprightly."
Because really, all the videos that we're shadow banned. We're on YouTube, but we're actually shadow banned.
Heavily.
You know, it's suppressed.
That's why you don't get views.
It's suppressed, and our views are suppressed too. We don't even get. We have a lot more views.
Yes.
We have a lot more views, but they press them views down.
Yeah, they don't big it up like how a lot of times people, it says their views are like 40,000, 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 or whatever, a million, whatever. A lot of people buy their views.
Oh yeah, that's different,
right? I know.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I'm saying they don't big up our views. They don't big up the views.
There's a specific threshold. I believe it's 300 views, where you need to get 300 natural views before Esau pushes out the YouTube algorithm officially.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's 300, but they have to make sure it's not you going from one account to a next account to try to pick up yourself, or you say, hey, call a friend and say,
yeah, but like the brother
that's
saying,
natural, but you already know brothers get more than 300.
Yeah,
but they
suppress it down.
Yes,
they don't want it out.
Never.
That's right.
Which is fine.
Yeah,
because it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be pumped out, but not to you, not to you people out there.
Remember,
Like a
yeah.
YouTuber.
Remember the elites. The elites have dossiers on all of us. We're all being placed. Once you start doing these videos, you're put into your target.
Yeah,
you're put into a category. All right, we gonna watch you.
Yeah, there's a special agent for you.
Yes, and they watch you. They watch everything you do.
Yeah, everything is analysis. Yeah.
We're all being watched. All right, but you guess what, Esau? You being watched. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're you can say, okay, this is the worst case scenario, but see, we understand why we're here. Esau, do you understand why you're here? He don't, and he rejects it. He rejects the Most High. You see what I'm saying? He's fighting against it, and that's what's going to be so sweet in his destruction, because he's actually fighting against it all the way to his last breath.
Yeah.
You got this quick. Isaiah 59:15. Yeah, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord Yahweh saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. So the main point being that the ones that depart from evil make ourselves a prey. So like you said, we had dossiers on us and stuff like that. Esau knows who we are, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're actually disrupting his kingdom, his society, right? But it's all prophecy at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
This is oh wait, you said you had something?
Yeah.
Salak.
Yeah, it was FBI analysis.
Yeah, the precept though?
Yeah. This is Colossians 3:5. It says, "So put to death the sinful earthly things lurking within you."
That's the NLT.
Yes. Sorry. Have nothing to do with sexual immorality, purity, lust, and evil desires. Don't be greedy, for a greedy person is an idolater.
So like that's a beautiful precept too, because at the same time all this is happening, the Holy Spirit is trying the whole fact to make sure we're not picking up on those fruits. Because every like I was saying earlier, the path that we're all walking, that narrow path, is becoming more narrow because you got to be more straight. Like it can't be like, if it was 4 feet wide, now that shit's 3 feet wide.
You can see it to where you're going through something that's getting smaller. You have to start taking shit off.
You have to
so
surrender.
you're trimming.
Exactly.
You're trimming.
Exactly.
So that can't come.
Exactly.
You might look at it like baggage.
Trimming the lamps. Trimming the lamps.
Trimming the lamps.
Trimming the lamps.
That's the Holy Spirit.
Matthew 25.
That's right.
Yep.
And the Holy Spirit is giving
the
whole insight on that.
Yeah,
like something will happen, and you're like, fuck, okay, I gotta get rid of this.
Yes.
I already know. Yeah. And it's like, okay, now, like I said, everything like the walls are closing in, but no one can see beyond. They're just seeing the walls closing in. But the whole the kingdom, we can see beyond the walls closing in.
Yeah, that's those perplexities.
Exactly. Yeah.
This is the prophecies, right? You're just popping off like popcorn.
Well, the walls closing in for the elect, whoever they are, it's going to make them more focused. It's actually going to be good for them.
Yeah.
Because they're going to be placed back in a position where they can be laser focused. This world is too chaotic for the elect. It's too much. Too much noise, too much distraction. So the more closed in that it gets, it's gonna be good. That's why 2020 was so good for us. It was a joke to us. We're like, you guys are losing it over this, and we're like, this is great. We love seeing you people lose it. When there's another whatever is coming, the elect are gonna like it because the elect are gonna be like, yeah, it cuts out the bullshit.
Yeah, the draft, like the draft.
That's
you-
what I was gonna bring
okay,
up.
yeah, like they start bringing out
Yeah.
compulsory, drafting, and start sending you niggas to you know.
They're bringing it back.
They're bringing it back.
They're bringing them back.
Europe is back, and America's gonna bring it. Canada. Oh, Canada too.
Everywhere.
They're doing the same thing right now. Watch it on the news. It's like voluntary now, right? Because the numbers are low. The conscription, right? And that's a euphemism. They use the word conscription instead of draft, right? And they use compulsory instead of mandatory. So that's how the devil uses his words.
Yes, exactly.
You see what I'm saying? But he's basically saying, look, you about to go to war. That's what he's saying. So what happens when shit go down and now the fucking draft is enacted, man? All that bullshit, people gonna stop talking bullshit. They're gonna be scared. And we're gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna be getting together doing more lessons.
And they're
All
gonna
right.
ask us, hey guys, what's next? They're gonna be like, yo, you guys were right. So what's next?
Jeremiah the 15th chapter. 4 kinds.
Let me read this article.
It says, Colossians 3 and 5, don't be greedy, for a greedy person is an idolater, worshiping the things of this world.
True. That's it. That's true.
facts.
That's
That's
true.
what-
Yeah, because it's your habits.
Yeah, and the Lord told us not to worry about the day. Tomorrow's trouble sufficient for itself. You know, and not to worry about your raiment. You know, these are things that the Gentiles seek. Why? Because they don't have the Most High. So they have to seek to the world for these daily livings and all that kind of stuff.
Hey, that's what happened in 2020. In 2020, when people were getting prepared, even though they bought toilet paper, they bought other essentials for their addictions, right? Whatever their addiction was. You know, during 2020, what was booming? Alcohol.
Yep.
Because of their addictions. How come they didn't lock down liquor stores? Because they knew about.
Oh, that shit was booming.
They called it
that's
essential.
right.
They said only essential.
Essential.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Yeah,
Remember, that's spirits.
and the weed stuff.
That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
spirits, man.
That's when it boomed.
Yeah, boom.
The private, whatever.
Yeah,
cannabis.
cannabis.
It's true. One more precept in this. Verse 6, it says, because of these sins, the anger of God is coming.
That's serious.
And they test. Remember, they test run. It got serious because they said, look, you can't be outside unless you're essential. At one point,
Oh, yeah.
Essential worker.
in Montreal, the brother in Montreal, you couldn't be outside. Police will pull you over. Hey, what are you doing? Are you an Uber driver? What are you? A taxi? What are you doing?
Yeah, kind.
Here, they kind of tried it, but the police
They couldn't.
they came out with a statement said, look, we're not going to pull you over. just for no reason."
Yeah.
But in Montreal, in Quebec, they got down.
Oh yeah.
If you were out there, you pull
Yeah.
Yeah. A man shall desire. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. We're coming into that time, man. How about when all the games stop, where you have to have documentation, you have to have your digital ID,
Digital documents.
you got to have your digital documentation to go to different cities, man. These 15-minute cities, you're gonna be set up in particular zones. This is the reality of what's coming. Why do you think all these crazy moves are being made geopolitically? Trump talking about taking Greenland, taking Canada, being the 51st state, controlling Venezuela, controlling Colombia, going into Mexico. Shit's about to change.
The game is done. The game is done.
This is it. I mean, this is literally it.
The game is done.
You know what I mean?
The game is done.
They can't understand it. They're still in that playful, like, oh, these guys aren't real politicians. And
Yep.
They're crying.
they're like kids. You know what I mean? They leave stupid comments.
Yeah.
They don't understand. This man just coming. He's just coming to flatline.
The game's done.
Like, it's not about, looking politically correct. No. It's draconian, bro.
It's done.
It's finished.
All the politicians are talking like us, starting with our apostles and elders of GMS. They're cussing, they're using the F-bomb, whatever.
F around,
You know what I
find
mean?
don't.
Fuck
Yeah,
around.
F around,
They're
find
Yeah.
talking like us now, you know what I mean?
Well, what is that? What is that movie? Damn, what's that movie? it's with that big Jake. It was like when the dude was
You
in
don't know.
a military. He was in a military. Damn, what did they put? They put him under, and he woke up so many years later
Oh,
in America.
Not Demolition Man.
our favorite
Demolition
movie,
Man.
Demolition Man.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't Demolition. It wasn't Demolition. Idiocracy.
I never
Watch
watched that.
Idiocracy. You gotta watch Idiocracy.
I never watched that.
You gotta watch that.
It's
It's on YouTube.
Tubi.
Okay, Tubi. It's on YouTube too.
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. That you watch that. That explains exactly what's happening right now.
I never watched that movie.
And then they had the chip too. They had the bar. It was basically the barcode.
You can't.
But basically, it was. I'm not gonna get the movie away, but basically, it was basically idiots running the government.
Oh yeah. Yes.
It's like a idiotic, like everybody's dumb.
Yes.
You watch that?
Remember, it's like, don't look up.
I didn't watch it.
Oh,
yet. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it.
Same thing.
Okay.
How you're describing?
Okay.
Stupid shit.
Everybody's stupid.
Dumbed out.
Yeah.
Everybody's diet is all messed. Everybody's fat, lazy. Nobody moves.
Oh.
They have chairs where you could just shit in the chair while you're watching TV. You don't have to move, and you have just a tube of food. And these are like the actual, you use the tube of food, and you just shit in the chair. You don't even move. You just watch. You just watch TV.
What do you think I watch? What do you think I watch on TikTok or even Instagram when you're seeing people sit in their car and eat?
Yeah.
We're
That's a
watching-
thing. That's a thing.
We're watching foolishness.
That and again, that's idiocracy. That's exactly what's explaining now. And then also with the rulers, it was like idiots that were in rulership. You know,
Well, you have to
stupid
be,
people.
When you go back to, I always forget the name of the president, but it was I can't remember if it was Prescott Bush or if it was another guy. But Prescott Bush was a very high up person in the governmental system for America, and I forgot what president he put in an ad in the newspaper. And when he put in the ad for whatever president it was, I always forget his name. The ad was, "I need somebody who's willing to do anything,
2006.
anything."
That's ripped.
And I forgot what president came in.
That's crazy.
I don't remember if it was Roosevelt or it was a friggin' low life, but that was the ad that was put in the newspaper. And Prescott Bush put, "I want somebody who's willing to do anything." He put other shit in there to let you know what type of president this man was. Low lives, and the majority of our presidents are low lives.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah,
All of
they're all low lives.
it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got to be a low life to be in that realm.
They're frat boys.
Yeah.
Frat boys are low lives.
Yeah.
They showed you that in Black Mirror. The
Exactly.
politician.
Exactly.
That was the first episode.
He had to fuck the pig.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And people are laughing.
Yeah.
But that's the get down.
Exactly.
But-
They have that's a ritual.
That's
That's an
they
initiation.
use
ritual.
they use the
They've been
pig,
doing that.
but it's a goat.
Goat.
Yeah, goat. Yeah.
And
Whatever animal it is.
Remember, he did it because he was bribed too. So
Always.
that's how these guys get down too. It's bribery.
Always.
Yeah, bribery.
It's really bribery.
Always. Because you'll be surprised what a lot of these guys are into sexually, man. You'll be very surprised.
And when the spirit of the Lord is not meeting you in all your thoughts, you will literally do anything.
Of course.
Like once the Most High take the spirit off of you,
You're-
you're done. You will do any and everything.
Yeah, but counter thought.
Yeah, there's not even that. You know that good cop, bad cop, that good angel, bad angel.
Like that nigga in the P. Diddy documentary. Sometimes I woke up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I woke up, Diddy was in the bed.
Oh,
And he's
that-
still
that
there being interviewed. Like, bro.
And he doesn't understand. We understand what he's saying. Bro, we know you're foodie.
God,
We know.
Yeah, he's in
It's
it.
just
He's in
like
on it.
when
Diddy didn't pay me for a year.
it's just like when that
Damn.
big guy, you watch that big guy from Everybody Hates Chris, the dad.
Oh yeah.
He was in Idiocracy as the president.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Terry Crews. Right?
Terry Crews, yeah.
He
He was the president.
yeah.
He was the president. You gotta watch it.
And he said that the Edomite grabbed his
Yeah.
gun. And he just said, "I was sexually assaulted."
Yeah.
And it was an Amalek, a little short Amalek. He said, "Just grab him." He's like, "I was sexually
And
assaulted."
then remember, his whole thing was
White.
porn addiction, remember? And that was like a humiliation ritual. You
Yeah.
had to go through that.
He had to go through it.
I would go on the internet, my wife would be there. I had corn addiction, and she's like, "Bro, what kind of shit are you talking about?"
You a celebrity.
He's tripping.
Yeah.
Well, come on. Well, Kanye West said the same thing. He went through a addiction. Well, a lot of these celebrities will say those things. Because you know what happens is when you're exposed to the finest of the fine women.
Oh my gosh.
They're bored.
The finest. After you hit them, right? You jump. You in the industry. You get them. Oh wow. You in it, and then you start peeling the layers of the onion and see that it's all fake. It's all phony, and all these women are being passed around. They all have diseases.
Some of them are dudes.
So yeah, we didn't even go that deep. Yeah. Hey. And then to get further, you got to do other shit. Now you getting popped. That brings a certain level of demon. Like your pleasure centers are all fucked up. You don't even want just sex and head no more.
Hey,
You know that?
It's like the girls on a podcast called Horrible Decisions. They said that the majority of men they get are athletes, and the athletes like when the girls put on the strap on.
Yeah, they want to get popped. That's an actual thing because
And she said it's the
Yeah.
biggest guys.
Yeah.
Pegasus.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get introduced. There's something that goes on when
Yes,
that
it does.
happens
Yes.
where you're no longer in the realm of just regular people no more. Your sexual desires, lasciviousness, is opened up on a whole
That's
nother
the
level.
word, lasciviousness.
Yeah.
Right? Like that whole thing about sex, passion, that's just one way of life. Like that's where you're a woman.
Yes.
Most I made that.
I was just about to go into that.
That's a beautiful thing.
Mhm.
Hey, who knows the way
Between a
Man,
man and a
man,
woman.
man.
But then something I remember years ago, I was talking to Bishop Ayathan, Elder Bishop Ayathan. He told me the more you get into that playboy sex, fucking bitches, you just become a fag.
Yeah.
And you
And
know,
at first I didn't get it. I was young. I was like, 2019. I'm like, and then I thought about it. I'm like, yeah, it's true because all you're doing is just lust.
and you know why too? Because we're laying with women that have men.
Yeah.
That's actually disgusting. It's actually filthy. But going into that homosexuality, these guys, they only get hard if they know the woman has a man. That's homosexuality.
That's what
They're literally in their minds, they're dominating the man. I fucked your bitch.
Yeah.
So you're thinking about me while you're fucking the girl?
Yeah.
Bro, when I'm having sex with my woman, I'm thinking about my woman.
This is
Oh,
why,
my
this
God.
is why Yahushua said that Satan's your father. They've been given off because a lot of these guys, you're the devil, John 8:44. Because a lot of these guys, when you read their stories, it happened on a higher level with the directive, the producer, Clyde Davis to P. Diddy. So it's a learned thing too. And since their masculine and their manhood was taken, now they learn. Like Will Smith was facing all kinds of charges of.
Will Smith.
And it's like he's Will Smith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But they'll bring these people in. They'll be the next gatekeeper and they'll do what they were taught from Esau to them, and Esau will give them a position. And now you can become a priest.
Yeah. In this world.
In this world,
Yeah.
this is how things work.
You're a gatekeeper.
You're
Yeah.
a gakeeper.
Yeah.
You know,
You opening
like Diddy did me, or
you opening the gate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's fucked up.
Your gate was open. Now you opening gates.
The Babylonian gate.
That's crazy.
And we're still laughing about it, but we don't even understand that this is regular.
Yeah, that's it.
so true.
Meek Mills.
Oh man.
And the fact that he's so disassociated, he's still making rap music. Bro, we know you're not a gangster. Stop.
They have to.
Fabulous is still dressing like he's 16. Bro, we know you guys are not gangsters anymore.
Yeah.
You know we could see you,
They
right?
all got podcasts.
No, Ray J, come on.
Yeah,
and say-
Jada Kid.
All these
Yeah,
niggas.
yeah.
And they're still trying to act hard.
Mace, he's on a podcast with Cameron, and Mace was already at number 1 with Diddy.
Bring it.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 10:6. Quality is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. I have seen servants upon horses, and princes walking as servants upon the earth. So yeah, like this world is backwards. You know, it's backward our society, man. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, is this real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. And you'll be surprised how many women are actually mad that you don't want to have sex with them with your friends.
Oh yeah,
because they're so used to
yeah.
gangbangs.
Yeah.
A lot of men don't even know that. A lot of men don't know your woman
They
who's your
fantasize
wife.
on it.
Before she even got with you, she probably got. I'm not saying to put that in your brain. I'm just saying this
That's
is
the
way of
reality.
world.
It's normal in Toronto.
You have
the way of
a
the
lot of
world.
women.
Temple harlots,
Yeah,
whatever.
you have a lot of women fantasizing on getting ran through.
Right, and also too,
That's a thing.
That's crazy.
That's a thing for them.
also too, a lot of these men get turned out because of these women.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's hard.
Oh my God!
You know what I mean?
100%,
These
yeah.
women bring in the different sexual things that they want. Oh, let's try this. Let's try that. Let's try that. Now she got a 10-incher
Yes.
getting ready to go up because
Oh yeah.
you've been, you know what I mean?
You've
Don't
been
let her.
You've been entertaining.
Yeah,
us.
you've been entertaining, and then she doing the most with you. You know, she licking you every time. You know, she give you, and then you're so infatuated with the woman. You
Yes.
worship. You know, you worship the woman. Jake worship the woman. A nigga will get $100 million contract to play ball,
Yes.
and this nigga's a woman worshiper.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
This nigga's he got $100 million contract,
Zion
and this
Williams.
nigga, yes.
Zion Williamson, that bitch ass nigga, bro.
And these MFers that be having these are the low lights. These are the ones that made it. It's not because they're talented. Because look, every nigga's a star.
True.
Every nigga with the right training can dunk,
True.
can sing,
True.
can act,
True. Can
right? Can run,
True.
can, jump, all that.
Yeah.
So it's not about talent when it comes to Israel. Now there's levels,
Yes, there is.
but it's about how far will you go to
Yes.
get this position,
That discipline.
right? How deep would you go?
Yeah.
You know, so it's really these guys that are at the top. These are the scumbags of the nation.
Yeah, exactly.
But they're put in a position of power amongst Jake
Exactly.
as the leaders.
Yeah.
So now you have the young generation that wants to be like them.
Exactly.
Yeah, these are the Jake's when you read Maccabees, when they were given the license to sin under the Greeks. Yeah, the people were so forward. They were
I know you don't bring that point out.
Let's go. And they never had wisdom. They just had physicality, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all they had. They never had wisdom per se. Because these guys that Jake is looking up to in this world,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? The entertainers, the athletes, whatever, they don't have no wisdom.
That's right.
They're not leading Israel to the right way and what they should do. They're just distractions.
Yeah, they have the knowledge of wickedness.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And on top of it, they don't tell the people, hey, look, in order for me to get here, I had to do some evil shit.
Right.
They never will.
They never
because
will
it's a
say
part
that.
of the oath.
Right. They
Right.
took a
All the pictures, once they get little stardom, they're like, we're gonna do this photo shoot. You're gonna come here, and then okay, we want you to do.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. What's going on?
Every big celebrity actor entertainer.
He's saying big. Even DJ Snoopy's doing it.
Yeah.
I love
Well,
it.
guys,
Oh,
local,
brother, I'm
local
talking about
guys.
back then.
Exactly. Oh,
Right
so
now,
like it.
Local
This
guys
is-
over
this-
here.
You're right, my bad.
This is
Let me get this real quick.
Of course.
This is 1 Timothy 6:9.
Scriptures trump
NLT.
rants.
1 Timothy 6:9. It says in NLT, but people who and this is from the brother GMS as is written Kabarga. It's a good precept. This is I got in the NLT. 1 Timothy 6:9. But people who long to be rich fall into temptations and are trapped by many foolish and harmless desires that plunge them into ruin and destruction.
Beautiful scripture.
For verse 10, for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil.
Yeah, man. Like and that's why the prayer in that Proverbs 30 talks about giving neither poverty nor riches.
Yeah.
Because have you been actually introduced to hundreds of millions of dollars? Like even just say $10 million, like what that opens you up to.
Oh my gosh.
Like you live a completely different life.
Yeah.
You're not living like a regular person. Your access to things, your access to pleasures is unlimited
Oh
now.
my gosh.
Every heart desire that comes into your mind, you can fulfill.
Oh my gosh.
Go anywhere you want. Yeah.
Anywhere you
Go
want,
on
any
the
woman you
island
want,
if you
any food you want,
Yeah.
any home you want, any place you want, any relaxation. And not only that, the people around you, they act completely different.
Oh my God, they kiss
Like,
your ass.
Yes.
I mean, they're
Yeah,
just
worship-
like
yeah, they worship you.
literally worse
Yeah.
because of what you have.
Come like a king.
You can be a dirtbag.
Yeah.
The women worship you, the men worship you. You get business, you get like everybody wants to be around you, everybody wants to do business deals with you. Like and then what comes with that? It comes with a lot of wickedness.
Yeah.
Comes with a lot of evil, comes with a lot of vices. Because these people that have this money, you have so much disposable. They're not sitting there working and going, they're living in pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just, eat a steak, deal with a woman type pleasure, drink some wine. This is orgies. This is taking ecstasy and mushrooms and
Everything.
just whatever, everything, anything you want.
You know what? You know what movie showed that really well? Trading Places. That's when he got sick and tired of the parties.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you said. The carpet. This is get out.
Yeah.
I forgot what he said.
Yeah.
This is Egyptian.
But just going into when he first got the money, he
Yeah.
wanted to party. He
Yeah.
invited everybody over.
Yeah.
Then
That's
he saw the degeneracy.
Yeah.
He was just like, nah, this ain't
Yeah.
the way. He's like, this ain't the way.
Yeah.
Everyone, get
Get fuck out.
You remember
Yeah.
that
This is
movie?
Eddie Murphy, right?
Ed Kane.
That was the Jake, though. He was righteous for saying that.
Yeah.
Because it gets old.
Yeah.
We get this real
And
quick.
I could hold on, brother. Your spirit
Yeah.
is so right because I could tell you about that. It's so true. This brother could tell you about it when you're.
We can
You're
pretty
in-
much all tell you about
when
it,
you're into that life,
You
it
know?
gets old.
Yeah, it
It's
gets
the
old
same
quick.
Shit on repeat.
Yeah.
And then you find out it's the same hoes.
That's it.
Dirty laundry.
That was
Same girl.
that just came.
Same
to-
girl.
that-
Oh, sure did he?
Yeah, I did it. R. Kelly. Yeah, same girl.
That just hit our bell. That just stick up here. It just hit our bell. That movie Wolf on Wall Street.
Mm.
When the man them got the
That's a
money,
good one too.
they got the money, and then they just said, "We're gonna
Yo.
get all the bitches over," and
Yo.
they just partied and had
And he's just
orgy.
like, these
At the
bitches,
office.
he's like, these bitches are gonna give you syphilis.
Yeah.
These bitches are yo, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All them hoes
Yeah.
and fine ass hoes,
So,
they just pass diseases
That's what he said.
because they're just fucking
Yo,
everything. Men, women,
yeah.
animals,
care.
and all.
Yeah.
Like that's
They're part of the.
you know?
There's a place in Toronto. There's a place in Toronto. They call it Oasis, where it's a swingers club.
Oh yeah, it's still
Everybody-
there. It's still
Everybody
it's
goes
downtown
there. If you have
Toronto.
a couple, everybody goes there, and people just
yes.
Swapping.
Yeah,
Yes.
but remember this brother, this elder here. You're talking about tens of millions.
yeah.
Go to the lawyers. A little just under
Lord. Mhm.
lawyers.
Yeah.
Certain bankers.
200K.
Yeah.
500.
Yeah.
Whatever.
These
You
you
know.
know.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called cocaine.
Well, even these during COVID, it was ousted that you had a lot of underground sex parties.
Oh, 100%.
That was like ousted, like people
Yes.
they couldn't go to those parties anymore, so they'll have it at their home now.
Yes.
Where people would, just regular, like everyday people, like truck drivers
Here
and
in
plumbers.
Toronto, they had
Yeah.
one in Vaughan that got busted.
Yeah.
It was a gambling house, but it was a sex house as
They
well.
so
Yeah.
even amongst on every level of economic status,
Yes.
there's degeneracy.
Yes.
Hey, where's the address tonight? All right, I pinned it. Let's go.
Exactly.
Well, you had the before Diddy and the freak offs, you had the freak offs already.
Yes.
You have motherfuckers fucking in the club.
Mhm.
Go like that shit, bro. Jay get nasty.
Yes.
Yeah,
we do.
Right now, if you know the underground scene, even here, I don't know Toronto, but there's an underground scene here
Yes.
where
there
you
is.
can get access to anything.
Yes, there
Big
is.
thing in Toronto.
Yes, there is.
Canada's
Yeah.
You get anything you want.
Anything you want. If you know the right, if you want to be in that realm, that world, remember there's many worlds. If you want to be in that world, you can be in that world, man. Where you see some of the dark, you see trafficking, you see all type of drugs, you see death, you see all,
You-
man.
You could have a young girl.
Yeah, anything you need.
Prepubescent.
Yeah. That's
If you
how
want.
nasty it gets.
It gets
Let,
nasty.
let me bring up this scripture.
No, this brother has one.
Let me finish
Yeah.
this up. Yeah. 1 Timothy 6:9. So NLT says, but people who long to be rich fall into temptation and are trapped by many foolish and harmless desires that plunge them into their own ruin or their ruin and destruction. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil.
Yeah, that's why our
right.
women got into prostitution. That's why our men got into drug dealing because of the love of money. Our women came to the conclusion that I'd rather sell my pussy than be broke. I need my Birkin, I need my Gucci, I need my Louis, so I'll sell my vagina. And the men said, I gotta have the Benz, I gotta have the this, so I'm gonna sell drugs. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yeah. It says, for the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. And some people craving money have wandered from the true
Yeah, even
faith.
that word is a deep word. Craven, right? Our people are craving.
Craven, we used to say that, yeah.
Too craven.
They say too craven, glutton and craven and all.
Yeah, go ahead. There's more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And it says, and some people craving money have wandered from the true faith and pierced themselves with many sorrows.
Yeah, because there's
Wow.
a song, one of my favorite songs by what's his name? Sticky Fingers. I can't remember his name, but for the love of money, people will kill their own brothers, and that's reality, man. For that love of money, in especially if you understand this world, you have people like the Menendez brothers. You have these people that. This is something that happens day by day, where people they're in the hood. Niggas get set up in the hood every day.
Every day,
and
B.
that might be your brethren.
Yeah.
Niggas die every day, B.
Niggas get shot every day. Yo, real talk.
Yeah. It's a cutthroat world.
It really is.
Because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So we have to see again. We have the scriptures to fall back on and understand everything that's going on. Because in a rational person's mind, it's just like it's too much. Yeah, it's just too much. Like how could all you can do? What they say, if you can't beat them, join them. So that's the conclusion.
When in Rome,
that's what I'm saying. That's the conclusion. Is just let me just get in where I can fit in.
It makes sense though. It actually makes sense because now we're in a position where we're not just outcasts, but we're outcasts with a target on our back. So it makes our life completely hard with everything that we do. Women, jobs. There's something about us that makes us ostracized from society, where people are just like, nah, you're not. You know, as soon as you go around, the first thing, you don't smoke.
Yeah, you're not.
Oh yeah, you. I can't even fuck with you.
What do you mean you don't smoke?
You don't have that spirit on you, the smoking spirit. That's what it comes down to, because all these people are plagued with these demons, and these bad energies, and spirits.
Yes.
That's what's leading them to be going off and falling into all the folly.
That's right.
So,
and the scripture says, "Like consorteth with like."
That's
Can
right.
two walk together unless they be agreed?
That's right.
So they don't agree with us.
No. So they know right off the bat when you come in to a new job or wherever.
It's different.
Yeah, they're gonna point you out. They're gonna say, you know what, like what you said. You go check some people, they'd be like, oh, you don't smoke?
Or
they're like,
hey, that's
what the hell?
Ephesians 6:12 though, because these people don't even know. Like they'll hate on you and won't even know why they hate you. You're a conduit.
Yeah. They look at you and they're like, yo, something different. About
they bring pepperoni pizzas to the office.
And there's no veggie.
And they don't know.
The work party. The work party.
And
they'll be like, oh yeah, you don't eat pork, right?
Yeah.
You know I don't eat pork, John.
Or they'll bring the plate to you, say you don't even want to deal with it, but they'll come and bring a big ass slice to you and sit it on your. Here you go, You're like, oh no, I don't want it.
Oh, this is their favorite line. Just take it off.
Just take it off.
Just pick it off.
Yeah,
Nigga, that pizza was cooked in pork.
Yeah. So now amongst everybody, like, look at this nigga, man. This nigga don't eat pork.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, nah, I can't fuck with a nigga like this. He don't eat pork. Nah, he ain't right. You know? Like if we look at a nigga that eat pork, like, nah, this nigga ain't right. I can't be around a guy like that. They looking at us like, nah, I can't be a nigga. He don't eat pork. You know?
100%.
Spirits.
I was gonna bring up this scripture. I'm about to.
No, go ahead, brother.
This is Luke chapter 11 verse 24. It says, when an evil spirit leaves a person, it goes into the desert searching for rest. But when it finds none, it says, I will return to the person I
that
came
changes you as well, because that comes with tormentations and agitations that brothers are going through. A lot of you men that are going to fall out of the truth, you're going to fall out of the truth because of those agitations, and your agitations are not coming from the camp. Your agitations is coming from that demon that's troubling you.
That's right.
Those evil thoughts, fuck, brothers are talking about me.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers don't really like me. That's the
Mhm.
demon.
Yeah.
The demon is ministering to you,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but you don't know that.
Yeah, right.
If you don't got the Ruach Hadash, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
If you don't
It
got the
says-
Ruach Hadash,
And you're not fighting those demons.
Yep.
Right.
But
They
them
don't
de-
know how to,
You know?
Right.
because it takes faith. They don't have it.
Yeah.
well,
You
they're
might
not even
have, you
aware.
might have the Ruach Kodesh, but like the elder said, you're not fighting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the Ruach Kodesh is gonna just leave you.
Con.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Because it starts with awareness.
Because to enter the truth, you need the Ruach Kodesh. You need
That's
that
it.
gift.
You need
You
it.
need to
Yeah.
leave. Unless you just completely, like this seems cool.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, which
It's
is
a
like
fag.
here
It's a
and there,
fag.
you
Yeah,
know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
But generally, to really believe, say, yo, I'm gonna be out here on the highways and do this. You need, Lord got to bless you with something.
Well, the scriptures say they've tasted of the heavenly
That's
gifts.
right.
True, yeah.
So you were given heavenly gifts,
That's right.
and then you,
But, yeah.
you disregarded. You. It says that you
That's in
trampled
Hebrews.
Yahweh Shai's blood under your feet. You trampled Yahweh Shai under your feet.
And you crucify him afresh.
It's fresh. So
It says, verse 25. So it returns and finds that its former home is all swept in order.
When I broke it down, I just did a video on it. It's going back to your comfort zone, because that becomes familiar. That's a familiar. That spirit, you have to understand, that spirit grew with you. You and that spirit are bonded.
Mesh.
That spirit knows you better than you know yourself. That spirit knows that you like to watch porn. That spirit knows that you like to drink alcohol. That spirit knows that you like head or whatever thing that spirit knows everything. It knows what gives you pleasure. So you leaving that spirit, you're creating something new. And most people don't like something new. Most people like comfort. Most people always go back to what they know. And that's what that spirit is. That's why when people go back, they says the man returned back to his vomit. That vomit is that comfort, whatever it is that you're used to. If you like eating pork, as soon as you leave the truth, I promise you you're going back to eat it. I promise you, because it's something that you missed. If you came in this truth and you love shellfish and you love lobster, shrimps, I promise as soon as you leave this truth, the first day you're going to go to Red Lobster, because that's going to be your, oh.
That's why you have to build, because it says you have to grow once you come into the truth.
And that spirit is going to grab you and be like, got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna bring, when you go in, it's gonna bring 7 other spirits.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So not only you gonna go back to that vomit, you gonna mingle yourself with a whole bunch of other things as well that you would not even have done prior to even coming into truth. You had a standard.
Which means that your vessel is now opened, because for more demons to come in, you have to be open to that habitation.
Well, that's why you have to build. Because remember, when you read it, it says, it says
No,
that,
there's an opening. Salakia, go
it
ahead.
says that there was no furniture. It was swept clean. So you got clean, but you didn't put, like, how you buy a house, nice house, brand new house, you don't get no furniture. Yeah, it's been a year.
And
it's been
no
2
furniture,
years.
yeah.
You invite people over, and there's no chair, there's no bed, there's no nothing. It's like, what have you been doing for the last 2 years?
Yeah.
Oh, I just bought the house. Where's your bed?
Yeah.
I mean, but that's why you got to build. That's why I said it was swept clean.
Hey,
There was no furniture.
and a lot of those guys are the guys that talk the most shit. Your house is not even furnished with anything that can be used. You just talk shit against the elders. You talk shit about the brothers. You talk shit about the camp. But your house is still empty. You're not even a new creature in Yahushai, but you're just here condemning.
That's in this. See, and being condemned.
Good. Good for you.
Well, hold on. The scriptures tell us, right, in Jude, that they're feasting while condemning themselves because they don't actually believe what they're in.
Feasting without fear.
Feasting without fear. Because at the end of the day, remember, the brother from New York, he did a little collage of Apostle Hart in his young days. Talking about, he was speaking recently. He talked about being disciplined.
else.
I can't do anything else. He said, the reason why I'm so diligent, like you said, is because I'm afraid.
Yeah.
So they're feasting, like I said, they're feasting without fear. That's why they're not building. That's why they're
But
not growing.
brother, guess what? What he's literally saying, and this is where a lot of people miss the mark. If this truth is not your identity, it's not for you. This literally becomes your identity. You have to be identified by the truth. My family, my friends, my woman, they only identify me to the truth. If I go back in the world, they're gonna probably wonder, who the fuck is this guy? Because I'm identified by the truth. A lot of these guys, they don't have an identity. People don't really know them for the truth. They don't know what the hell. Like,
Well, they got Hebrew names. So guess what? Even if you're not known for that identity, you're fucked anyways.
good.
Why? Because you weren't
You put your hand to the plow.
Yeah, you put your hand to the plow, but yeah, exactly. You put your hand to the plow, but you weren't understanding of what you're involved in.
Good.
So you put your Hebrew name out there, you change your regular name. If you had sense, and the Holy Spirit was dealing with you, you wouldn't move like that. You would understand what I'm involved in and what can happen.
Quick precept to go what he was just saying about identifying. This is Colossians 3:12. Put on, therefore, as the elect
Exactly.
of the Most High.
So you're putting something on.
Yeah.
But most men don't understand that that's a process, because it starts. Yahushua told us we have to be as this little child. So there's a training process that goes on, because it says to train up a child. A lot of you guys don't want to get trained up because you're 30, 40, 50. So you feel like an elder. I don't need an elder. I'm a grown ass man. I can read the Bible myself. I don't need to be trained up. Not understanding that you're a day old, a month old. You're green. Green like a pool table.
Yeah.
You're a child.
It shows you that they're carnal, because if you were 40 or you were an apprentice to a mechanic, you wouldn't think that, because you don't have the experience in that work.
Exactly.
Even though you're 40 years old.
Right.
So they're carnal, not being spiritual. If you
The natural man
exactly.
receiveth not the things of the Most High, for they are spiritually discerned.
That's
You're
right.
saying even there's guys that are 40, they'll do a career shift.
Right.
They'll go into a different trade.
Yeah,
for the-
start
for
fresh
the,
all over.
Motivation of money.
And a 20-year-old might be your boss.
So they'll submit to a guy
Yeah.
that's younger than
Yeah.
them. He's a master.
Yeah.
You
Right.
might have been a drywall, plaster. Now you're a mechanic. You got to learn under a guy.
Yep.
He's
Right.
about 15, 20 years younger than you.
Yep.
You're going to subject yourself. It's
To,
going to feel a
to
little
learn.
shitty.
Yeah.
But you'll subject yourself. Why? For the money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But for this heavenly,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah, you're not gonna do that. Yeah.
What does that prove? That proves that you're not spiritual. You're not looking at that man as a spiritual, because that would scare me even more. Me seeing Jeremiah come would scare the shit out of me. I'll be like, the Lord sent you? I'll be like, yeah, it's time to fix up. It's time to fix up.
Real
If my son right now, how old is Rain? Fred, he's turning 5. If he just starts speaking to me about the Bible, I'll get scared,
Yeah.
because I'll be like,
I'm breaking all things.
the Most High put the Spirit on you?
What?
Shit. Okay, yo, I gotta pray, because that's a sign.
Yeah, it's scary.
Yep. It says, put on, therefore, as the elect of the Most High, holy and beloved, bowels of mercy, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, forbearing one another and forgiving one another, which shows you that this truth encompasses more than you just professing that you believe,
And the white man's a devil.
you know, and saying the white man's the devil. You know, you actually embodying the truth, right? It speaks about the kindness, the mercies, the humbleness of mind, the meekness. That's you actually putting on that's that wedding garment.
That's right.
And when Yahushua comes, what is nigga? How you get in without a garment?
Yeah.
Get this guy out of here, because you haven't put on as the elect. The elect will be the elect will be actually doing particular things on the earth. This is how you will actually be able to identify the elect and identify a 2/3. It's simple. First, they will be doing the work.
100%.
You see what I'm saying? It says forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man, because I'll say this, it's not about you knowing all the breakdowns and you being a great orator, you having a lot of wisdom and knowledge, you be able to break down things, life experience. That's good. And if you could add that in too, with the faith, with the mercy, with the forbearing, with the charity, the fruits of the spirit, man. That's you actually putting on
The word, the armor,
which is the same thing. It's the armor. It's the same thing. It's all the same analogy. The wedding garment, put it on the armor. You know, It says, forbearing one another, forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Yahushua forgave you, so also do ye. So also forgiving is also part of this ministry, forgiving your brother.
Yeah.
And the Lord will actually set it up where he'll have the brother, unbeknownst to him, offend you, just so he can see what you're gonna
What
do.
you gonna do? How you gonna handle that business?
Yeah, how you handle it? I'm gonna have this brother offend you, and I'm gonna this is a test for you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You see what I'm
He
saying?
does that.
And you can fail or pass that test, but you have to be spiritual first and foremost, and you have to apply the scripture. You have to apply Yahweh Shai.
Because you know what it shows? It shows who you believe in. Because like everything you're saying, that's exactly like now, more so now than ever. You know, because we're getting closer and closer to getting in trouble. Everything boils down to faith. To be able to do any of that, you have to believe. If like you're saying, if you're in a scenario where the Lord's like, yo, and you know the Spirit's like witnessing, ministering to you, that yeah, I'm testing you. If you don't believe the Lord is going to justify the scenario or whatever it is, or justify you, you're not going to make it. You're not going to be able to apply the fruits of the Spirit. That's why faith is literally everything. Everything. If you don't believe, you're not going to do anything correctly. You won't do it correctly.
Yeah, because in what when we go through the different situations, how do we actually make our decisions?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like a man of the Most High, how does he make decisions? Is it just off like, you know, emotion?
No.
Sometimes the emotion is the spirit too. You know what I mean? But that's not the majority of the time. You're actually meditating on your move that you should make. Sometimes you just make a move and you're like, damn, that was the spirit. Sometimes like, oh, that wasn't the spirit. I need to make sure I don't do that again. You know what I mean? But that's a man of understanding to even get that concept. Because when we make decisions every single day. Should I do this? Will the Most High be pleased? Oh shit. Well, today it was, you know, I'm, you know, with the brother, you know, and it's getting late. And the Saints, man, this is man, you tired, man. You be working a lot, you know. Just sleep.
Well, that's remember I told
you know, and you said that too, and your voice was in my head.
I always because I'm just like, yo, brother, this brother's going hard.
And your voice came in my head too.
I told you that.
But then
I'll tell anybody that I told you that.
But then I was like, well, it's the Sabbath, right? And it's good to do. It's good. It's the Lord's day. I shouldn't be working anyway. I have a choice not to work.
Yeah.
I literally have a choice not to work. I don't have to go home and get on the computer and do this and do that. You know? Well, now link up. Let's go.
And the reason why I told you that, because any certain men, I wouldn't tell them that. Certain men, I'll tell yo, but I see your diligence. So I just put that out there just because I see your diligence. Like I actually witnessed it. I see you at work. You know what I mean?
God.
So I'm just like, damn, this man's going hard. So I'm just like, shit, bro. I'm like, yo, I know we're linking up, but you know, like if you're not feeling it, I'm like, yo, don't even stress.
Yeah, but that's the battle, because sometimes it doesn't matter how you feel. Right? We have to go past the feelings. This is about what did Yahushua when he was on the scene, his main concern was, I must do the will of my Father. I'm here to do the work.
Exactly.
Hey, that's it. We ain't here to get bitches. We ain't here to get money. We ain't here to win. Okay, we here to do the work of Yahweh Shemal Shai. That's what's storing up them riches in heaven.
And it's so funny because we already have all those things. So chasing them is actually one of the most senseless things in the world, because we already have those things stored, waiting for you, particularly how you like it. Yahweh Shai for the elect already has what you like. If you like big butts, he has that for you. He knows as soon as you see her, your rod's gonna get hard, because she's made for what's gonna turn your senses on. Whatever you like.
And you'll have the power to modify it if you want.
Damn, I forgot about that.
That's it. So it's really like, it's whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, say there's something like she bad, but it's like tweak. You know, Jake got the tweak it, plump that shit out. You know, make it. You know, make her face a particular way.
That's how you knew Eve
was
gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's how you know Eve was drop dead gorgeous, man.
Damn.
Perfect.
Yeah, she was.
Perfect.
She was.
And she was a demon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
You know,
Oh my gosh.
because
She
ultimately,
knew her power.
a woman is supposed to be fine.
Yeah.
A woman being ugly, that's a curse.
It is a curse.
You are supposed to be attracted to a woman. That's just biology. If you see a woman, it doesn't even matter what nation it is. You supposed to just, you know. Now, there, of course, there's levels, of course, but you supposed to be able to see that woman, like, you know. So a woman that's looking all fucked up, looking. What the scriptures speak about how the Most High put the scab on our woman's head and took away this, took away that,
And the rent.
the rent,
Yeah.
no, the girdle,
And the smell.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the stink.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know. I know, but you know too. I've been through that smell. That
Did you
smell is
watch-
awful,
Did you
bro.
watch?
It's like death.
I seen it in the group chat. I seen it in the group chat. The man was said he charges. This is a porn guy, I guess. It was a porn industry thing. Yeah, porn, whatever.
Corn.
They got it. Porn.
No, you have to say
Porn,
corn.
my bad. Basically, they said we charged the black woman extra money. The black woman has to pay
It was
them.
the Amalek guy. That
Yeah,
said
yeah.
it.
That's what he's saying.
They gotta pay.
Yeah, it was the Amalek guy.
The women who are gonna
deal with
deal
Amalek.
with that in that
Amalek guy.
game, they gotta pay extra thousands of dollars to deal with those type of people.
But those are
Because of the
independent
smell.
contractors.
No, because the only reason why you put the tag on them is because they smell bad. The man shamed them so bad.
Holy
He said
shit.
they smell so bad that listen,
Our women do?
You gotta pay
Our
to
women
be
do.
with us.
Our women.
That's what Amalek said.
Our
We
women
gotta
do.
pay to be with us.
I don't care what you
And
know.
he's
Extra.
like you said, he's an
Bullshit.
independent contractor, so
Yeah.
he goes both ways.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
gay.
I saw
Yeah,
the fucking.
yeah,
I saw the,
yeah.
the brother put in the
Group chat.
chat. I saw it. The guy goes both ways.
Let me
Yeah.
get this real quick.
Yeah.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 26 and 9. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks
Yep.
and eyelids.
Mhm.
And if the brother's ever seen a lot of these women, they look dark underneath here.
Miracle
They
came out.
they go through what is known in the army as the dead stare. When a man has been to war, he has a dead stare.
100-yard stare.
100 yards, the water, elder.
They
He has a 100-yard stare. It comes from PTSD,
Mhm.
seeing too much bodies. Our women have too much bodies, and they get that 100-yard stare as well, to where they can't connect with a man. And you'll be surprised how much of our women are unable to connect. They're able to pair bond. They're able to what's the word? They're able to act. They can conduct themselves like they're pair bonding, but they're really and truly not.
Yeah.
It's just an act.
Mhm.
Yeah, and you can see the whorish, that whorish eyelid too. When you see, you know, you have a woman with her dude, and you walking past, she all
Oh, you
looking
see
at
that too?
Yeah.
Oh,
she
my
like
God.
looking at, she like looking at you like she ready to go.
Yeah, she ready.
But
like-
she's with
But
dudes.
she just,
Man.
yeah.
That's a scripture.
Yeah.
We just read it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Should be a passenger in the Range Rover.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're walking.
Broken her neck. Wow.
But that's Babylon.
Yes.
Confusion.
Yes.
You know, this is what happens when you know, you have Esau, Edom, and rulership. Well, this is what happens when you have the heathen in rulership, man.
And you can't even tell a woman not to do that, because then she's gonna say you're insecure. So you can't even tell her, yo, make sure you don't look at men when we're together, because then she's gonna be like, oh, you sound insecure.
Well, yeah, I don't trust you.
That's
No shit. I know who the fuck you are.
that scripture says wanton.
They always try to use that.
Yeah,
That's a good one. You should bring that out.
Mhm.
Yeah, bring that out, brother. It's the spirit change. Brothers could go back to the spirit they're in, but that's a good one.
This is
Undisciplined.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16.
That's a good one too.
It says
Where you at again?
Isaiah 3,
3 and
oh,
16.
Yeah.
It's in there. It's in there. Sorry.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, come on.
316.
Oh, that's where you hold. That's the spirit. Wow. Isaiah 3 and 16. It says in King James, moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith,
You Salakia.
start up.
You can hit 12 and then jump to 16.
Okay. So verse 12 it says, as for my people, children are their oppressors.
which we know that's Esau.
Yeah.
They that are younger than I have me in derision.
That's right. And women rule over them.
I don't gotta break that down.
It's true.
Who? Big Mama.
Yeah, Big Mama. Yeah.
Big Mama house.
Yeah.
Who's in control of a household? It's a marvel to actually see a man in control of his household. Then you like, whoa, this nigga got some shit under control. Like the woman got her head down. She like, hey, you like stop talking. She like, you be like, damn.
You should have seen our face when we seen that on the highways and byways back in the day. The elder remembers where but I think they were from the northern tribe. His shoes were untied, and they just came in front of the camp, and she bent down on the ground and tied his shoes for him. She was completely in subjection.
And that's a good woman, but you know what? That will be interpreted in the West as he's abusive.
Yes.
He's controlling.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not that she's a loving wife.
No.
Is that he's an abusive husband. So everything's just all fucked up.
Backwards.
It gotta be. It gotta be destroyed.
You got it, though.
It can't be fixed. We would have healed Babylon, but Babylon
She's
is not healed.
healed.
It's too far gone. There's certain things. There's certain diseases that you just gotta put them to death.
100%.
What does it say? Get your house in order.
100%.
Get your house in order.
Yeah.
Do the rest.
Yeah, because you can't fix it. There's certain things where you just got ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You just gotta bring it back to the. Hey, look, just do a start over. You just need this nigga need to start over.
Hey, they have that here in Canada, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, the euthanasia.
They have
yeah.
it here in Canada.
Yeah. You can get.
Or no.
Yeah, it's made.
Made.
Yeah.
It's a needle and it fills in your, I think your kidneys, like the water,
Yeah.
like turns on itself in the body, and then you
Basically, you drown.
yeah, in your own
I
body.
think it's been like over 70,000.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Since
78.
yeah,
78,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Since when?
For a year.
COVID.
No.
Since COVID. I mean,
Also,
yeah.
since 2020, I believe. They were saying between.
God.
Okay, yeah. So it says, verse 12, it says, Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy path.
So that's the problem.
Yes.
Esau and the woman.
Yes.
Once Yahushua comes back, he's gonna submit Esau, and the woman is by default is gonna get in order, man.
Even the serpent.
Because Esau is the power.
Yes.
When we got our woman, and she looks at all right, cool. She look, we're the husband or whatever, the man. But really, in all actuality, we are subject
Yes,
under the
yeah.
so-called white man. So
100%.
there's still a level of disrespect
Yes.
because you are not really the head
Her
of the
man.
household.
You're not her man.
You're not the head.
You're really not,
Yeah,
because she can have a change of mind.
exactly.
She can get on the phone right now, and you don't even have to do anything. She can fucking lie, and you're gonna have multiple men come to your home that you bought, that you paid for, that you run, that's backed by a government,
You have to
that's
get
backed
out.
by the American government.
You gotta get out.
You can't fight that.
You have to get out.
You gotta leave.
You
You can't fight it. You can't. It's too
It's a
strong.
law. It's a system.
You see? So you're cooked. So you can't have a woman's always going to look at you with a certain level of disrespect.
Yeah.
With this nigga, man, I can get another nigga.
Yes.
Easy.
Yes.
You know?
I could have another.
But
year
see, but
in
look,
a minute.
but the Most High so cold is that he's cutting out all them options.
Yes.
Because the devil is flipping on Eve now.
Yeah.
So now that Gardenian pact, right, that you had with the serpent ain't picking up the phone no more.
Exactly.
He coming against you now. So now where your eyes, where your trust, where your belief, where you want to go now? You want to go back to the Israelite man.
Yup.
Please help me. Please save me from the white man. A lot of you going to get kicked right in the mouth.
Yes, they will.
Okay, a lot of you not going to even be able to even. The spirit is going to her body can be right, all that. The spirit is going to kick in and say, "Fuck this bitch." You know.
And that's what I love. Even though I don't, the culture of YNs I don't like, but these YNs they don't play no games. These black women don't have access to YNs. YNs are more into white women. They're into Latino women. These YNs don't play no games. These YNs are different, man. They don't accept just anything. That's one thing I could give to these younger generations, bro. They don't play when it comes to women. Yeah.
We'll be the guys to in Nepal. It was a Generation Z and Generation X, whatever. That was really
when they turned the social media off and shit, and they went crazy.
No, in Nepal. Remember when they stormed the president's the capital, whatever.
Yeah.
It was Nepal, but it was,
Was it Sri Lanka?
No,
Nepal.
Oh, no.
But anyway, they said it was a younger generation. Like it's them that
Gen Z riots.
Gen
That's
Z
what they call them.
riots, that's what they call them. And Alpha.
Yeah, they don't play no games.
Yeah.
So you're right. Like
They're different.
They grew up with this.
Yes.
Brothers that are old enough,
They didn't have this.
they didn't have you grew up with a time when you didn't have this. When you remembered every phone number.
Every number.
You know, when you got a girl's number, you wrote it down.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
He had a phone book. He had a phone book. He had a phone book. With all the bitches. Beer, yo. Yo, it was crazy. Yo, I used to be like, you got so much numbers. Yo. What?
Yeah. So back here, Isaiah 3:16, it says, "Moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go." You know, you're hip switching and everything.
Like they shit don't stink.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And
Like
the only reason why you don't smell the shit is because they put on the mask of the perfume.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. So they're rocking a quality perfume, maybe Dior, maybe Chanel, but once that wears off, there's still that vagina smell.
Stink.
Or sometimes their poor smell because of the poor diet.
The food them that they eat, they love eat the lobster, the shrimp,
Crab.
the pork,
Yes.
and all these things.
That's
And
right.
they pack up their whole system,
Yes.
not taking detox, not washing up their system. They don't know about those things. They're
Hey,
just
and they
starting
don't
to
take a bath,
learn about
like
these things
Esther.
now, and they don't. They don't bathe.
And then
They
they want
probably
to
bathe.
blame the man for the reason why their pussy stink.
No.
Yes.
It's not the man.
They're pussies.
And they
Most
pop
time.
they pop those pills, the birth controls,
Yeah,
like vitamin D.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know an Edomite. Well, she's not really an Edomite. She's Sicilian,
Probably Jake. Most likely.
like a Jake,
Yeah.
and she's like, she doesn't know one reason why the black woman should even be stinking. Like she doesn't know. There's no reason for the black woman to be stink
Yeah, she
when
doesn't
she
get
says
it.
she's so clean
Yeah, she doesn't
and
get
she
it.
don't have no smell. So
Some
she don't-
curses.
She doesn't
Exactly. That's how you
understand
know it's
how
curses.
how could it even be possible that like
Well, the scripture
she hears it,
Yeah.
but she just can't
And she
see
does-
it because she's
and
like,
she-
yo, she don't got no
and
smell.
she doesn't
so
even
don't-
understand
so she
that
don't
us
understand.
in our thing, we've been so accustomed to it that we think it's normal. We
Mhm.
think that's
Jake,
we
yeah.
think that's what it's supposed to smell like when we have sex, not knowing that that there's something wrong with that woman.
Mhm.
She might even be sick. She might have a disease.
You ever
We
had
got
a black,
accustomed to that smell.
Bacterial
you
vaginal.
ever had a black woman
That's
tell
what
you,
I'm
you ever had a black woman tell you, do I smell? Do I smell? She stink.
and that's the worst because she knows.
Yeah, do I smell?
That's
And then you're just there like, precept.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 16, moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughter of Zion.
Hey, you know what that smell represents as well? That smell represents the same thing like a dog. When dogs mark their territory, another dog won't go there.
Yeah, when they
We
piss,
keep
yeah.
going to territories that we're not even supposed to go to. Your dick is not even supposed to be able to get hard because that smell comes from it's another man's territory. Another man already marked it.
multiple men,
Think the water.
like 60, 70, 80 men. Body, just it's a war because you have sperm. There's certain sperms that are like they attack other sperms.
Yes, alpha
Like,
sperm.
you know, they don't even go to actually go to the egg.
No.
They just attack.
They're there to like build a defense.
Yes.
If anything else comes in that's not supposed to, they're supposed to be there to kill it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So here it is. You got just you got World War
War.
V.
And she's wondering why she's so
You know?
fucking messed up in the brain.
You got World War VI going inside of this bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
And it says it's a known factor that
all nations too.
Yeah, exactly.
when multiple sperm is up in a woman, it goes up into their brain and
Microchimerism.
and they get attached to it.
Microchimerism. 7 years.
Yeah, it
If she
stays in
gets
them.
if she gets pregnant, a lifetime.
And basically so much it basically puts a demon on them, man,
Mhm.
with all these different semen in them. And basically,
And you know, Esau did the research that a woman that had other men, even if she has a child by the man, some of the old men's DNA is in that child.
yeah.
So this place we gotta go. With this place, it has to be destroyed. You know what I mean?
Because that's no longer a righteous seed.
That's wicked. That's evil.
That is not a righteous seed.
That's why a lot of these YNs, they be just getting just deleted.
That's menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
You know? You know?
The woman will only be righteous, like, unless it was your brother, he died, and then you have to.
That's different though, brother. I completely understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But you're going into righteousness because that man's dead.
That's body number 2, brother.
Hey, Khan,
Or if the husband died, she was free to be the marriage.
100%.
You know?
Right.
So there's stipulations, but really it was supposed to be a man and a woman together. That was it.
You didn't stack bodies like coasters.
No.
You know?
Just like the Italian women. So you're mentioning the Sicilian women. Back in the day, the Sicilian women, they would wear all black after their husband died, and they would never touch another man. Never. You just see them in all black. That's what the Sicilian women in Toronto would do. After their husband died, they put on black and they never touched another man. They just raised their children. That's it.
Let me get this quick back you up. 2 Ezra 5:8. There shall be confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be off sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, even our women, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. You know what I mean? So
Deformed children.
yeah, Frankenstein, whatever, beer seed, raising up one, bugged out.
Even seed that has a lot of, because nowadays a lot of these children, they suffer from mental illnesses.
Yeah.
Right? They're suffering from emotional outbursts that just, you guys call them YNs, but that's because spiritually they're off.
Yeah.
Right? Spiritually, if you've ever seen the way these children talk to their mothers, I'm not going to say parents, just the mothers, you'll be like, damn, this lady's going through hell. But that hell trickled down from the way she treated the man.
Exactly.
Just like how our trickle down effect happened to us from the woman, her trickle down effect happens to her from the children. The children lacks respect for her. So we are all being judged. She doesn't even get that.
Well, you know what? Those YNs better buckle up because they're going to get drafted for that war coming.
Yes, they will.
So you stay there and think that this is
Esau's gonna put you to use.
Yeah, Esau know what to do with you, you
That's a
YNs,
good
man.
point, because when the scare a few months ago about Iran going to war,
Mm.
World War III, the
Mhm.
niggas on TikTok started going out saying, "We ain't going."
Oh yeah. I seen that. The Chicago, we're ready for you to come.
Not
Yeah,
even
I
that. Jake say, "I'm not going to draft."
Yes.
Or Iran can't fuck with us. We're
Yeah,
America.
we're ready.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we
just
can.
that proud. It just revealed
Yeah,
that, you know, and it's gonna be that moment of what's it called? Cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, cognitive
Yeah.
dissonance.
I got a rifle in my hand now. What's going on?
Exactly.
How did they end up here?
Yeah. Use them Call of Duty skills. Yeah. Use that Call of Duty skills. God damn it. And this is why Esau gonna just put a chip in them. You can see how the chip is gonna come. He just gonna put a chip in their ass so they can just remap their mind, just chip them and just sit them out.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, Esau doesn't want them crashing out like Omar in fucking Miracle with Saint Anna.
That was a good movie.
The guy was crying.
Yeah.
But yo, shit, this
They were fighting against the Germans.
Covering fire.
Yeah, they were fighting
The
against
guy's
the Germans.
like balling. And he's ready to go to
Hey, but
war.
that movie revealed the truth because the Germans told the Black Americans, we don't have a problem with you.
Wow.
You guys go home. We
See?
don't have a problem with you.
Wow.
Our
That
fight is
actually
not with
happened.
you.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got
good movie.
testimonies from
Yeah.
soldiers
Yes.
saying the exact same thing
Yeah.
therefore.
That was, yeah.
And Jake was so friggin' dumb they didn't receive it.
No.
And then they went back home to America where they got called nigger
Yeah.
after they just
Risked their
fought
life.
that.
Let me get this real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 16 and 33. Oh. This is how the days before this. So okay, I'll start at 31. GNT. So it says, this is how it will be in those days. It says 3 or 4 will be missed by the soldiers who search through the houses to kill everyone. And you got the ice troops going to door to door now as well.
No, I didn't know that. That's all over America right now. Chicago.
Midwest, all over Minneapolis, wherever, bro. Like
Wow.
all over.
This event that just happened with the ICE agent is gonna make their numbers go even higher. Because now the ICE agents are gonna be even more confident.
Emboldened,
Yeah.
yeah.
So-called Edomite women.
And they smoke.
So now they're like, kill niggas.
Yeah, if you smoke the Edomite woman, you
Yeah,
kill
yeah,
niggas.
Well, she was a sodomite, so you know who's gonna get riled up too.
Good.
You know, that's how you. I know, but that's how you know it's a society. The whole thing is just
Yep.
to get polarization, radicalization.
And it's,
Rouse of
and it's
spirits.
usually the left that does the school shootings too, eh?
Yeah, yeah,
some
those extreme.
bugged out trans
Yes.
leftists that does the school shootings. So who knows?
Yeah, because the left is trying to get the gun control. That's where the left is at.
Yeah.
right.
See what I'm saying? So it's all a tactic.
It's all
Yeah,
a
it's
tactic.
all bugged out, yeah.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
It's not-
It's perfect.
It's
Oh yeah,
perfect.
select. Perfectly bugged out. Yeah.
It says, verse 33: young women will be in mourning because there is no one to marry them. Wives will be in mourning because they have lost their husbands. Daughters will be in mourning.
And that
because-
swan event can happen any day because all of this, what Trump is doing, what's happening in the world, it's going to lead to the MOTB. I don't care what brothers see going on in the news. Just remember that this is going to lead to a financial change. The system is going to change financially. All of this is all to pay off the debt. Don't ever forget the world owes a debt to the international banking cartels, and the cartels do not play about their money. These debts are owed, and you people, the world is the collateral, and the debt needs to be paid country by country. What America just did, America just showed that they're ready to collect. That's what America has always done. Every time America has gone to war, it was to pay off of a debt. Or they've gone to war every time the charter for the Federal Reserve came back up for renewal again. Check every time the Federal Reserve came back up for renewal, the bankers did something to where they said, okay, it's time to fuck with America. Let them know that they can't fuck with us.
Yeah. Verse 34, it says, all the young men will be killed in the war, and all the married men will die in famine.
Mhm.
Now listen to my message, you people who serve the Lord.
Shalakia. That's really talking about these Edomites, right? Their Edomite men are gonna die in the war.
And Jake.
And Jake,
Jake is too,
100%.
Jake, both of them.
both, right? But that's the pay. They have to pay for what they did to our people.
Oh yeah.
You
Hey,
see what I'm saying?
2/3 have to pay for what they did to the prophets.
Exactly.
And Yahweh
And
Shai,
Yahweh Shai
Exactly.
first and foremost.
let their
So
let
that's
their
why we
blood be upon us and our children.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It says, all the young men will be killed in war, and all the married men will die in the famine. Now listen to my message, you people who serve the Lord. It is the Lord's message, so receive it and believe what he says.
That's how you know all these things are going to be tied into each other. 7 women taking hold of one man, Jacob's trouble, the third woe, the chip. That's how you know all these things are going to happen in rapid succession. Because we're here. We're at the end. It's not going to be drawn out for years. They're going to happen in rapid succession to where people That's why it says knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time, because things are going to be happening so drastically, you're literally going to lose it.
And you won't be able to keep up. And
How are you going to keep up when there's a financial change?
hold on, let me read this. This is the spirit.
Go ahead.
What you're saying. It says, verse 7, verse 37, right? So it says, the disasters are approaching rapidly,
Exactly.
and they will not be delayed. A woman in the 9th month of pregnancy may suffer labor pains for several hours. But when the time comes for the baby to be born, there is no longer delay.
Here's the problem with the world. The world thinks that they have time. We know they don't have time because of what the scripture says. That's why whoever says we have time, you don't know what the scriptures represent. Because we're in the time of where the devil knoweth he has but a short time. The only other people that know this are the prophets. Everybody else is in blindness. Everybody is going. Remember, the elites are going to sell the microchip like it's advancement. So these people actually think we're going to go into a time of decadence again, a time of ease, not understanding they're going into the time of their destruction.
That's right.
Right. Yeah, because Yahweh Shai is going to intervene.
Remember, how did they present the Juki Jam to us? They presented it to us like we were going back to normal. So it's going to be the same thing for the MOTB.
Even greater. Like you said, it's going to be an advancement.
It is going to be an advancement. It's actually going to work as an advancement because it's going to fix blindness.
Yeah.
It's going to fix this, that.
Yeah.
Men that never walked, they're going to be like, yo, put this in. There's going to be all types of testimonials, and people are going to be like, what? Miracles of the beast.
It's going to work.
You're going to use the influencers.
And it's also going to make you be able to get your job back. People are going to take it and be like, yo, I lost all my money in that great financial thing, and my money was all here. I got a home because of this. So people are going to be like, you got a home? We're homeless. We're living in tents. It's easy. It's going to be so easy, man.
This is real quick. This is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 9, right? NLT, it says, this man will come to do the work of Satan, right? With counterfeit power and signs and miracles. Counterfeit. So it's going to work.
Of course it is.
But
it's already working.
Yeah, but it's on the left-hand side.
Counterfeit.
It's already working.
Yeah, it's on the left-hand side. And the one thing.
Look what we're doing right now with our cell phones.
Yeah, we're able to have that back.
Brother,
Yeah.
the reason why most marriages are ending right now, thus said a divorce lawyer, is because of this. They said that, especially the Apple phone, forget Samsung, Apple with Apple ID links all Apple devices. So wives and husbands, their devices connect. So husband will be able to go in and see all the messages and calls that the woman has had, and that can never be erased. So he's just like, this bitch has been cheating on me for years. This is the miracle of the devil.
Well, he's going to be living in an augmented reality.
True.
So that's going to be beyond that. He's going to be living in an augmented reality. He'll have the perfect whatever it is for him. Animal, by half woman, half man.
But that's what these women.
Whatever he
But
wants.
that's what these women don't understand. The reason why Esau created this broken society where we can't trust the women is because he wants to introduce robotics to men. He wants men, because why would a man buy a robot instead of for a real woman? You think these young men, these young guys who are 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 want a real woman? No. Because they hear horror stories of weddings, of marriage. They want a robot. Because they're going to be like, you women are not trustworthy.
Yeah, broken. With a robot, you can.
And you know she's not cheating.
But you can play God, right? You can play God. You can create
As a
yourself.
man.
That's the whole point.
Right. They play
You
on
can
your
play,
fantasy, basically.
100%.
You know, yeah.
Exactly.
And she's going to speak to you the way ChatGPT speaks to you. You tell ChatGPT, call me this. Chat says, yes, sir.
You create your own idol and then you worship it, just
Khan.
like in the ancient world.
Khan.
That's all
Khan.
you're doing.
The frankincense.
Khan.
Nothing new.
Frankincense.
Khan.
Yeah,
You create your frankincense.
exactly.
That's in 2 cents because
Yeah.
Howard mentioned about the perfect woman and all that. They showed you it was a movie with Joaquin Phoenix and the the AI was, I think it was Scarlett Johansson. It was called Her.
Good
And it
movie.
was computing with the thing. That's why that song back in the day was in the 80s. What was the name? Roger and Zapp. Computer Love.
Oh, yeah.
So, like this Esau's been using this witchcraft on the masses for, down the line.
Or when we were teenagers, there was a show like that too, where you had that sexy girl. There was a show with
Weird
two
Science?
Edomites.
Weird Science.
Was it Weird Science?
Yeah.
And they had the sexiest
Yeah.
robotic girl,
Yeah, they created her through the computer or whatever.
something like that.
Yeah, who was in there?
Two
Robert
Edomite-
Downey Jr., but he wasn't the main guy. He was like the one.
Right? That's how far he's been acting?
Yeah, that was in the 80s.
Shit. Yeah, it was an old show. The water.
No, it was a movie. Still like
It was a movie?
Yeah. Weird Science.
Yeah, we're behind
Weird
that.
knowledge.
It's-
Weird knowledge.
Instrumental type.
Yeah, continues like it.
So the 2 Thessalonians 2:10 NLT says he will use every kind of deception
Mhm.
to fool those on their way to destruction. Right? So he will use every kind of this evil deception to fool those who are on their way to destruction because they refuse to love and accept the truth that would save them. So Yahweh Bashem Shai will cause them to be greatly deceived,
Good,
and they will believe these lies.
good,
Then they will be condemned
good,
for enjoying evil
good,
rather than believing the truth.
good. Beautiful.
Yeah, the deceiver.
Or his.
That's
Done.
Good.
Beautiful. All right, so with that, man, we're going to close up. We're going to give all praises and honor and glory to
Yahweh,
Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakadash.
And the honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Most High who wealth. And have taught us this word in truth and sincerity. Peace and mercy to the whole full elect.
Peace and love.
All right, starting with the 144,000 and the rest of the whole full elect. All right, Abba,
Abba, Abba.
Mashallah,
Kwame Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.